Welcome back to Sports Beyond Cancer. This is Saurav Vittalmurthy, a former sports journalist who's now trying out YouTube here because, courtesy of my five cancers, especially the fifth cancer, which has been extremely hard on me. And so I've started this live stream and hope you're enjoying it. Please help me reach that 500 mark as it will give me much hope to continue this journey and continue my passion for sports and journalism. So here we are. I'm extremely sorry to all the frequent listeners who come onto our channel. I mean, we are a little bit late. I just had to a small commitment, and also I had to grab my lunch because I'm under a little bit of recovery from my cancer phase. So kindly excuse me for the delay in that. So here we are back in ICC Men's T20 World Cup, the 20th match, the Group D match, coming live from Delhi here, from the Arun Jaitley Stadium here. And earlier today in the afternoon, Canada won the toss and they opted to bat first, and they wanted to put score on board first, and they have started pretty decently, 81 for 3 after 11 overs. That's the scenario out there in the middle now. 11 overs, 81 for 3. That's the story out there for Canada out there in the middle now. So let's have a look at the scorecard to all those who missed out on watching the scorecard. So let me put the scorecard up for you here. So let's have a look at the scorecard here. So this is the scorecard here. So Yuvraj Samra was dismissed for 5 catch, caught Alishan Sharaf for ball, Junaid Siddiqui, Dilpreet Bajwa, the skipper, played run a ball 11 runs, and he ought to depart, caught Mohammad Asim, ball Junaid Siddiqui. Navneet Daliwal, 23 of 21. He's batting out there in the middle. He was pretty impressive last game too. The back foot punches. I mean, he's someone I was completely in awe of. I mean, he batted so wonderfully in the last game. Navneet, the back foot punches especially, he showed how the back foot punches need to be played. Nicholas Keaton once again falling very early today, caught Aryan Sharma, bowled Mohammad Jawadullah, and Harsh Thakur and Navneet Daliwal since then have held on the proceedings for Canada here. They have built a partnership of 45 of 35 balls, and they are slowly steadying the innings, and would be keen to take the game deep as possible so that the batters coming in late would have a chance to produce a late onslaught there. So that's me, Saurav Vittalmurthy, a former sports journalist, a 5-time cancer survivor, no under remission, and this time unfortunately I'm covering the games from my home, and I can't be out there in the stadium taking photographs and writing reports and interviewing the players there. So I'm doing what is best possible from my hand, and this time I'm going to be covering the live coverage from the comfort of my home. Call it comfort or discomfort, definitely it's a hard pill to swallow that I'm not on the ground and I'm covering the games from here, but nevertheless I'm giving it all to pursue my passion, to pursue my fight, and give my fight a purpose, and channelize my energy and divert myself from all the chaos in my life. So that's the story behind me. So that's why the name behind Sports Beyond Cancer. So here we are. To all the viewers, welcome back once again to the afternoon game, and Canada slowly building a partnership here. Daliwal, who's been wonderful, his back foot punches has been something that's inspired me. I mean, I completely become a fan of him, especially the way he played the back foot punches in the previous game, and how he's been driving in this game too. Slowly they have managed to reciprocate the early damage here. The partnership slowly inching towards 50 here. 48 of 38 balls. Daliwal unbeaten on 27, and Harsh Thakur batting beautifully, 32 of 24. And after the end of the at one stage they were at 38 for 3, and now they have slowly built it to 86 for 3. The middle phase going very well here. They are trying to build a score here, probably take it slow until take the calculated risks until 15 overs, and probably get somewhere close towards 110 or 120, and then the final 5 overs you can go in for a onslaught with the remaining wickets in hand. So that's the story out there from the middle. Canada opting to bat, and here comes Farooq, this time banged in shot, and Thakur goes on the back foot and he pulls it towards the deep fielder in the deep mid-wicket region. Farooq, 1.5 overs, none for 15. To all the listeners out there, who are you supporting this game? I mean, we had a wonderful game on the cards, especially in the morning session. Australia completely being outplayed by Zimbabwe. What an effort there from the boys, the Zimbabwe boys, winning the game by 23 runs. Blessing, Muzarbani, Evans with the ball. Both the pacers there comfortably. This time goes inside out. Daliwal once again. Beautiful placement and beautiful timing there. Did not try to hit the ball too hard there. And the ball goes one bounce into the 4 in the deep cover region. And that will be the end of the over. and 11 runs coming off it, and Canada slowly cruising back 92 for 3 here. The partnership now crossing 50, 54 of 41 balls. That's the partnership out there in the middle. And just coming back to the previous game, I mean, what an effort there from Zimbabwe. They completely outplayed the mighty champions, Australia, completely by 23 runs. Blessing Muzerbani, what a series he's having. He's been clinical in this format, especially in this tournament. The first game he's picked up 3 wickets. In this game, completely reducing the Australian batting top order along with the likes of Evans. Evans too, what a wonderful spell of bowling he's bowled today. And then without the likes of Sikandar Raza, I mean, they missed out on 2 overs of Sikandar Raza, given that he got injured. He pulled something in his leg. I'm still yet to watch the press update or the team management update, but definitely he was out of the field, and Burl and other Mayers pulling out 1 over each and to compensate for Raza's overs. And a wonderful effort from Zimbabwe, especially the fielding. I mean, they almost saved around 15 to 20 runs. They threw their body in the line of the ball and also saved a couple of boundaries. A wonderful 6, which could have been 6 runs. They saved 4 runs on one occasion, and a wonderful fielding by a substitute fielder who just came in for Sikandar Raza. I think his name was Madane. Wonderful commitment. He brought in that energy, and they just bounced off each other, and they just took the game away. A word of appreciation for Matthew Renshaw. He played wonderfully in the middle order despite the falling wickets. He stood there, paced his innings while he saw Maxwell struggling to time the ball, but he can't continue, picked the gaps, ran hard for the second ones, and then took on the loose deliveries. And he ensured he took the game to the wire, but unfortunately he had to depart in the 18th over courtesy a slower one for Muzerbani, and he was foxed and he was caught out. And Australia, that would be a great historical moment to all those who logged on to our live stream. I hope you enjoyed the game this morning, and hope we bring in more such clashes. I mean, the emotions took so much control of me that I myself forgot that I was live streaming, and I just spoke about the game, and I just spoke about, like, the cricket kid inside me just came out. So here he is, coming back to this game. Jawadullah is now running in to bowl to Thakur. 9 overs, 2.2 overs, 1 for 9. This time Harsh Thakur cuts it back towards the towards the third man fielder, and that'll just be 1 run there. 95 for 3. The run rate just 7.60, 12.3 overs. So that's the situation out there. Canada will be eager to get somewhere close to 150 or 160 mark here. They have set the stage. They have built a partnership here. One amongst these batters will have to carry the long handle through the innings, and the others will have to float around him and will have to take the extra calculated risk to keep the run rate ticking here. Dhaliwal all set to fit. Jawadullah here. Jawadullah running in to bowl to Dhaliwal. This time your fuller length delivery. He tries to drive it through the offside. The mid-off was inside the circle, and that will be a dot ball. Good captaincy there to keep the field up, and especially to restrict the batters from rotation of the strike so easily. And wonderful a piece of bowling out there, bowling according to his plan there. The run rate slowly now 7.50. These guys have managed to do some patchwork on the early damage. They were 38 or 37 for 3 at one stage, and these guys slowly building a score. Dhaliwal and Thakur, 33 of 27 for Dhaliwal, 35 of 27 for Thakur. This time angling into the batter there, and he drives it towards the mid-wicket region. That will be no more than a single, no more than 1 run. And the bowler here, Jawadullah, has been cranking up some serious pace there. He's bowling 140 clicks on a consistent basis. That's some serious pace out there with the fast bowler there. And he's bowled wonderfully today. 2.5 overs, 1 for 11, and he's cranking some serious pace out there in the middle. Consistently hitting 140.1 kilometers per hour. Jawadullah has been inspirational, and he's been sensational for UAE there. Jawadullah running in the bowl to Thakur here, and that's a good change of pace. He's rolled his fingers on the ball, and the batter scamper for a quick single. The ball's gone towards the short fine leg region, and the umpires, is this going to be out? The batter scampering for a quick single there. Dhaliwal was running towards the danger end. Well, let's see what happened there. Is this going to be a run out? I'm not sure. He is sending it upstairs. It was hit straight to the fielder at the short fine leg region, and the batters scampered there for a quick single and a direct hit from the fielder there. A good throw onto the stumps. He's got a direct hit and that's sent upstairs. The umpire feels this could be a tight call. This could be out here. And let's have a look at the replay here. This is going to be a tight call here. Well, unfortunately the bat's been stuck to the ground while he was trying to run just on the crease. No part of the bat is evidently inside the crease here. The bat is stuck to the ground. I mean, it went into the mud there. And is his leg in the air? Has he managed to keep his leg grounded? His leg is definitely in the air. The bat's been caught in the mud outside the crease and his trailing leg is just in the air. That's an unfortunate way to be dismissed. His leg is definitely in the air. The bat getting stuck there in the crease, just outside the crease there. No bat inside the crease there, and his leg is in the air. That's gonna be an unfortunate way to get out, especially after playing so wonderfully. His bat, unfortunate, getting dug into the ground there, and it got stuck, and his trailing leg, which was following him, was unfortunately in the air, and the direct hit from the fielder there coming in from short fine leg. This could be the most unluckiest dismissal of this World Cup here. We never know. The umpire zooming in on the bat there. Was there some part of the bat in the crease there? Well, we'll have to wait. The third umpire is under the scanner. He is using all his zoom lens. He's using all his experience to make that judgment there. And I think his leg was in the air. No bat inside the ground, I guess. No bat inside the ground, I presume. This could be tight here. This is going to be an extreme decision considering the circumstances of the game and what this partnership has brought into this game here. Both of them building a wonderful partnership after being 38 for 3. And I think he was in the air. The no bat inside the ground and he will be urged to run out here. He will be urged to run out. That's the scene it looks like here. And as we all wait, looking at the side screen, and that's been the big screen, and that's been declared as out. Unfortunate way to get out here. This is an unfortunate turnaround of events, especially after playing so wonderfully, and UAE pulling off the direct hit, and that will be a breakthrough in this partnership. The partnership has finally been broken. It was hit towards the Harsh Thakur, hit it towards the short fine leg fielder there, and Navneet Dhaliwal was easily supposed to make it into the crease, but unfortunately his bat got stuck just outside the crease. It went into the ground, it got stuck, and his trailing leg when he jumped in was in the air, and he has to be dismissed. Great throw by Irfan there. He's managed it, great direct hit, and Navneet Dhaliwal, who's played wonderfully, has to depart for 34 of 28, and Canada now 96 for 4. Well, what a turnaround of events here. To all the folks who have just joined in on Sports Beyond Cancer, this is Saurav Vitlamurthy, a former sports journalist who used to work as journalist across India and New Zealand and covered major leagues including the IPL and other sports. Unfortunately, cancer for the 5th time occurred to me, and past 2.5 years I was bedridden, and now just that because I am in the remission, I have started this channel. This is something new for me, covering it from the virtual space, and YouTube is especially new to me. So please show in your support, because this will help me fight for my cause, fight for my help me fight against my cancer, fight for my passion, because I've always wanted to be a sports journalist, just like I've been all through my career. But the last 2.5 years I could do nothing, just bedridden, just like a dead vegetable, and now I am back under remission, trying to recover as I enter remission. Still awaiting a couple of surgeries, but want to give it back to my passion, want to follow it, want to give it all because of your love, all because all of your support. So please hit that subscribe button, as that will motivate us to wake up every single day and come back to you guys and deliver much interesting sporting stories. Just a word of reminder here, on this channel we don't do any cringe content, we don't mock any sports athletes, we don't do memes, we don't ridicule them just like the others content creators do. It's pretty surprising that those guys get thousands of views there. I mean, no one does a decent job in terms of sports journalism. I mean, all they talk is crap. I mean, especially pulling the legs of the players, ridiculing them with memes from Bollywood and other movies, and comparing them to other memes and jokes. I mean, there's no serious journalism out there in the middle, especially in the sports sector. And what's frustrating is so many fans and viewers on those channels, especially they loving that sort of content, and it makes me wonder that are these fans really fans? I mean, are these fans really the fans of sports? Do you want to watch someone ridiculing an athlete? He might have had a bad day, but still mocking him to that extent just for the sake of entertainment doesn't sound good to me as a sports fan. It doesn't sound to me that you are a sports fan. So here we don't do any of the stuff. Here it's just professional sports commentary. I'm trying my best to contribute towards the sporting community, just like I've always done through my life, contributing to sports all through my life via sports journalism, sports photography, covering the IPL, the major leagues, the Karnataka Premier League, then the New Zealand League, and the Tokyo Olympics. And here I am once again, this time extremely disappointed to do this at home, but this is something start of a new, and I'm all inspired by the support you guys have shown me. So thank you, and please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It's disappointing to see the number of views on this channel, especially the number of views on each stream, but we'll get there someday. So I hope the fans will realize that sports is all about positivity and not about mocking players in the name of memes and all the cringe content, using all the harsh words and all the derogatory words. And so here we are. Harshit is into the bowling attack now. He's 4 balls into his over and it's just given away 2 runs. So that's me. So please hit the follow button, and please share it with your friends and family. That's all I ask for. And please let me know your feedback about, because here we give only proper sports journalism, because I've always been a patron of sports community. I always wanted sports to promote positivity in the community, develop the community, because sports is something that can change a person, can change an individual, can change a society, can do wonders for society. So please ensure that you hit the follow button, and somehow we would like to see the numbers go up. I mean, I definitely hope there should be a shift in the consumption of sports content and sports live streaming. These guys do a mockery of sports streaming and sports journalism. I mean, they talk all cringe, no proper sporting content. All they do is put in a lot of memes from Bollywood, compare it to the players here, and I'm not sure why these viewers enjoy this, but definitely we'll get there. We'll get the real fans just like you guys have come on this channel. Please hit that subscribe button. So after the end of the 14th over, 100 for 4, and that will be drinks break for Canada there, and Canada will be eager to get somewhere close to 150 or the 160 mark with the remaining 6 overs to go. This pair will have to put up the bulk of the runs. The pair of Shreyas Mova and Harsh Thakur, they will be extremely crucial in piling up those runs for the team here. So to all the viewers who have just joined in, thank you for joining in. This is Saurav Vittalmurthy, and let me take you back to the scorecard as we enter the drinks break, as the players take the drinks break. So this has been the scenario until now. Out there in the middle, Yuvraj Samra was dismissed for 5. Caught off Alishan Sharaf for ball. Junaid Siddiqui. Dilpreet Bajwa, the skipper, once again failing. Just run a ball, 11 runs. Caught Mohammad Wasim ball. Junaid Siddiqui. Navneet Daliwal was run out. Unfortunately, he played wonderfully yet again. The last game he was brilliant with his back foot punches. Once again today he's showing his class, but unfortunate to get run out in a odd fashion there. His bat getting stuck outside the crease, just outside the crease, and his trailing leg just in the air, and direct hit. Wonderful fielding there from Irfan. A direct hit coming in from the short fine leg region, and Nicholas Curtin once again failing to capitalize his time out in the middle. He failed in the last game once again. All he could manage was just 4 runs once again. Harsh Thakur has been brilliant. He's batting brilliant out there. 37 from 31. He's been instrumental in stabilizing this innings here for Canada, and the Canadians will be definitely hoping that he carries his bat throughout the innings and takes them to a good fighting total against UAE. Shreyas Mova has just joined in out there in the middle. That's the story for Canada with the bat. And coming in for the bowling department of UAE, Hyder Ali, extremely brilliant. I mean, you guys would have seen how he bowled against New Zealand. I mean, New Zealand won the game by 10 wickets against UAE, and both Tim Seifert and Finn Allen went bonkers right from the word go. I mean, they thrashed all the bowlers, but Hyder Ali, the left arm spinner, he bowled wonderfully. I mean, he bowled 2 overs to them in the power play and gave only 7 or 8 runs, and then he comes back to his second spell, I mean his third over, when both the batters were set above 50 runs and both were tonking all the bowlers there, and he comes back and gives away just 7 or 8 runs. I mean, he bowled so wonderfully. Those batters were going crazy over all the bowlers, but Hyder Ali, even that day, he bowled so well against New Zealand. That's simply impressive. And once again, he carrying his form. He bowled wonderfully today. And he bowls in the power play. Not to forget that 3 overs, 23 for no loss. He's bowled well. Unfortunate to not get any wickets. Junaid Siddiqui has been instrumental today. 2 overs, 2 for 17. And Mohammad Irfan, 3 overs, none for 25. Mohammad Jawadullah, 3 overs, 1 for 11. Jawadullah has been pretty impressive today. He's consistently hitting the 141 clicks, 140 plus clicks today, and he's generating some serious space out there at the Arun Jaitley wicket here in Delhi. So that's the scenario here from Delhi. Canada 100 for 4, 6 overs to come. What can Canada do here, or what can UAE do here? Let's see. This time wonderfully flighted outside the angling into the batter, beg your pardon, and he's driven it towards the cover fielder there, and the cover Wasim putting in a dive towards his right and stopping that single there, and that will be a dot ball. Hyder Ali into his fourth now, a dot ball to start off the proceedings. Here once again he's running into bowl to Mova. This time he steps down the wicket, but the ball was angling into the pads, and he's happy to tap it towards the deep mid-wicket region, and he'll cross over for a single there. Hyder 0 for 23 of 3.1 overs. He gets a lot of drift and is always consistent. He's attacking the stumps just like similar to Varun Chakravarti. He's always hitting the stumps, and you miss high hit kind of a situation whenever the batter fancies a big shot and misses the shot. This time a little bit short, and he cuts it towards the backward point region. That will be no more than 1 run there, just 1 run. The run rate currently 7.05, and Canada 101 for 4. Thakur currently batting on 37 of 31, and Mova 3 runs of 5 balls, 101 for 4. The run rate 7.05. 14.2 overs done. How much can UAE get, Canada get here? Please drop in your comments here. I'm definitely sure someone in the audience will be rooting for Canada here. Please let us know in the chat section so we can start discussing on along those parameters, and it will make me believe that there are actual people listening out to this and actual engagement happening on this channel. So please drop in your comment in the chat box. Let us know what do you think will be a good score for Canada, or what do you think is a score that Canada will manage to achieve there from this stage. So please I'm expecting a message in the chat box. So please drop in your thoughts. I just see that 14 people are watching this stream right now. I know it's a low number. I mean, all the other people would have stormed into those people's channels where they do a lot of cringe content. I don't know why people love cringe content and entertainment in the name of sports journalism and live stream. I'm not sure. I don't even consider them as real fans, but you fans who have been here, definitely understanding the value of sports journalism and turning to this channel. Thank you very much. Please let us know what you think will be good score on this wicket for UAE. This time a full length delivery, driving length, and Mova rocked back and he drives it towards the sweeper cover region. The sweeper cover moves to his right, puts in a dive and cuts the ball before the fence, and that will just be 2 runs to end the over. A great over from Hyder Ali once again. He ends his spell. He's unlucky. 4 overs, unlucky not to pick a wicket today. 4 overs, none for 29, and with the end of the 15th over, Canada 106 for 4. Still waiting for your thoughts. Please drop in the thoughts in the please drop in the chat box and let us know what do you think will be the score that UAE will manage to achieve, or what do you think is a safe score for UAE on this wicket here. So I'm still waiting for your thoughts. Please, the chat box is completely open. We are yet to have a single conversation in this stream. So please drop in your thoughts, as that will definitely motivate me, and that will make me believe that there are actually people watching this channel despite the number being so low. This time he rocks back and he slaps it towards the long off fielder. That will just be 1 run there for the batter there. Harshit into the attack. UAE have been bowling some consistent lines, especially the spinners here. They've been doing a good job here. Harshit now into his second over, and a good ball there, angling into the batter. He just trickles it towards the deep mid-wicket fielder there, and probably wanted to come back for a second, but good fielding out there in the deep. That will just be 1 run there. I hope you guys enjoyed the earlier game today. I mean, what a thriller that. What a game. Zimbabwe beating Australia. Well, this time half tracker there from the bowler, and he's been deservingly punished. Harsh Thakur rocking back and he pulls it straight over the long on fielder. 6 runs there for Harsh Thakur. Definitely a gift on offer there from Harshit. Poor there bowling there. He dragged the ball and it was way too short and a lot of time as the batter rocks back and smashes it over the fence. 6 runs, a much required boundary for Canada to pull things back into this into their armory, and this time he sweeps it towards the short fine leg fielder there, and they scamper for a quick single there. Direct hit would have been interesting, but nevertheless they cross over safely, and that's 1 run for the team. And Thakur there. Moa, who's on 7 of 8. Someone will have to take the risks here. The run rate now 7.34. They will have to take it somewhere close to 8.5 to 9 to get at least 150 or 160. So here you go. Harshit running in to bowl to Moa now. And this time he steps down the wicket and it takes an edge, and luckily reprieve there was the fielder late in reacting there. The ball was in the air going away from the fielder in the short third man region. It was Junaid was the fielder there. He reacted a little bit late and the ball was lurking towards him a little bit far away from him, but was he late a little bit to make his move towards the right? The ball then slowly trickling down towards the fence, boundary fence. 4 runs towards the third man region, and the bowler is definitely not impressed with the efforts put in by the fielder there. 1 ball to go in the second over by Harshit. He is running in to bowl to Moa, this time angled in towards the batter there, and a quick fielding by the bowler of his own bowling, and he has a shy at the batter's end, keeper's end, beg your pardon, and that will be the end of the over. And after 16th over, Canada are 119 for 4 and 13 runs coming off that over. That should be a good start for Canada, especially going into the last phase of this batting of this innings, beg your pardon, last phase of this innings. So that should be a good start. They will be keen to carry that momentum, get a 20 run over, get a 15 run over, 15 runs over. They will be definitely looking to get somewhere close to 160. 160 should be their target in the mind, and if they target for 160, that's when you get somewhere closer to 150. So you always need to have the 10 run buffer. You aim always higher. When you aim for the moon, you get to the stars. So something like that. When you aim for the stars, you get to the moon, something like that. I'm not sure what it is. So similar fashion here, you need to aim for 165, 160. Only then you'll get somewhere close to 155, 160. Always aim high, always dream high. So set your targets high. So Canada should be looking to maximize in the last 4 overs here. 119 for 4, 16 overs done, the run rate 7.44. This time a full length delivery, but way outside the wide guidelines, and the umpire will have to flex his arms there. That will be a white ball to start off the proceedings. Irfan into his 4th over, 3 overs, none for 26. He's bowled pretty decent here. He would be keen to finish off on a high note. 128.7 clicks on that one. Irfan, who got a direct hit to defeat direct hit to dismiss. Now he is now with the ball in his hand. He is running in to bowl to Thakur. This time a leg cutter there, a back of the hand leg cutter, wonderfully bowled. The ball keeping low on the batter, and he has pulled it towards the deep mid wicket region. The batter can only cross over for single run there. Well, Thakur just too short of a wonderful 50. Moa has to bring a move on here. He's batting 10 balls, 11 runs here. Not the ideal kind of strike rate you want to have in the fag end of this innings. You would want to be starting to find those boundaries. You will want to start finding those gaps and picking up those twos and pushing up the run rate close to 12 to 15 runs per over. And here comes Moa. Beg your pardon, Moa on strike, and Irfan running in. And that's a wonderful Yorker length delivery, and he's punched it towards the cover region, and he scampers for a quick single. Good backing up there by the fielder running in from the deep square leg region. Wonderful presence of mind, sensing that there could be an overthrow and there could be an extra run. He makes an extra yard run towards the infield, and wonderful backing up by the fielder there. And 122 for 4 after 16.2 overs. So thank you for your comment. Brandon Govindar has just commented that Canada tipped to win with the bookies. Okay, let's see how it goes. Canada are definitely looking at a good shape, especially with the way they're lining up. 16.2 overs, 122 for 4. I'm definitely thinking somewhere close to 160. This should be a good contest. 160 should be a good fight for Canada. So let's see how it goes. Thank you for your comment there, Brendan Govinder. Much appreciate it, and thank you for following Sports Beyond Cancer. Hope you hit the subscribe button, and thank you for your insights. Definitely Canada are looking in a good situation here, especially if they get to that 160 mark. I mean, they are pretty comfortable to get to 160 mark. If they go at 10 runs and over from here on, 10 or 12 runs and over, that should be the position that Canada needs to aim for. Irfan, 3.3 overs, none for 29. He's running in. He'll be keen to get a wicket to his name. This time, a low full toss, and he's hit straight towards the bowler. And good fielding. He gets low and fields the ball of his own bowling, and the captain is all praise for the bowler there for his wonderful ball and his wonderful effort with the field too. That'll be a dot ball. Pressure mounting on the batter there. They will have to get a move on here. The run rate needs to be accelerated here. Someone needs to get going here. Moa struggling to time the ball here. Harsh Thakur, who's played wonderfully, now needs to shift to his next gear. Moa, 12 runs off 12 balls. A run a ball innings wouldn't do good here. This time he tries to shuffle outside the off stump, but a wonderful piece of Yorker there just within the wide guidelines, and the batter deciding to leave the ball. He was completely in a confused state. He thought the ball was going outside the wide guidelines, but it was perfectly bowled within the wide guidelines. A greatly executed Yorker there by Irfan. 0 for 29 of 3.5 overs. His last ball of his spell, last ball of his day. Can he get a wicket to his name? Can he remove Moa, who's struggling out there in the middle? This time he tries to go for the scoop. He somehow managed to get some bat onto it, and it goes over the keeper's head and into the advertising boards. That will be 4 runs for Moa. That will be 4 runs for Canada. Much required boundary after a good over by Irfan. He bowled pretty well. Just 8 runs coming off it, courtesy boundary of the last ball, and Mohammad Irfan will finish his spell wicketless. 4 overs, none for 33, and Canada 127 for 4 after 17, and the current run rate is 7.4, and they would want to convert that current run rate towards somewhere close to 8.5 to 8.5 or 8 there, because 160 is such good decent target. I mean, that could be a fighting total against UAE, especially if you bowl the tight lengths there. So let's see how things go. Let's see how it all pans out. Stay tuned for the next 1.5 hour. We'll be covering this game live from the Arun Jaitley Stadium in Delhi, and hope you're enjoying the game, especially you enjoyed the morning game. What a roller coaster. Zimbabwe defeating the mighty Australians. Did you ever imagine in your wildest dreams? Did you ever imagine last night when you went to bed? I mean, what a turnaround. I mean, completely. This will do a word of good for the associate nations as well as for the cricketing fraternity. I mean, it's good to see teams like Zimbabwe putting up such a good challenge against the mighty champions, and that makes the cricketing game much unpredictable and an even contest. So that's a wonderful stuff to see Zimbabwe coming out on top against Australia this morning. So Junaid is back into the attack for his third. He's bowled wonderfully, picked up 2 crucial wickets, 2 overs, 2 for 17. That's the figures for Junaid. He's running in now to bowl to Harsh Thakur. 1 run short of a well-deserved half century here. This time a short of a length delivery, and he pulls it towards the deep square leg. Nothing more than a 1 run there. That will be a wonderful half century here for Harsh Thakur. He raises his bat and he kisses towards the stands there. He kisses towards the stand to someone out there, and that will be a well-played 50 for Harsh Thakur. 50 runs of 40 balls. The captain is on his toes from the dressing room, appreciating his knock. So are the team members, and so are the family members. Probably he's passed on a kiss to his wife or someone, I'm not sure. But that brings a wonderful 50 for Harsh Thakur. 50 in the ICC tournament here for the batter there. Wonderfully played knock, wonderfully timed his innings. Came in at a tough situation. They were staring at 38 for 35 for 3, and he stabilized the innings there. And the team and the management definitely proud of his efforts there. This time the ball angling into the batter, and he drives it towards the wide of long on region, and that'll just be 1 run there. So please let in Harsh Thakur. This would be second 15 T20 internationals here. He took his time. He waited for the loose deliveries. Did not panic under pressure. They were 38 for 3. Came in at a tough situation. And he's carried on and is still out there in the middle fighting for his team. He's still out there in the middle to put up a score on board for the opposition there. He's standing tall there between UAE and the game. So wonderful stuff there from Harsh Tucker. The Canadian team will be hoping that he carries on till the end. So still waiting for your comments. What score do you think that Canada needs to get? What do you think will be a safe score for Canada to get? Please put in a comment in the chat box. Definitely they're eagerly waiting for that comment there. This time back off the hand delivery. Junaid wonderfully deceived the batter. He tries to go over the infield this time, but Harsh Tucker, the commentator's curse, I thought he would carry on the innings till the end, but he sliced it in the air. He went for the big shot, tried to hit it too hard, but a change of pace there, back off the hand delivery there from Junaid, and he's wonderfully deceived the batter there. He goes early into the shot, and the ball goes high in the air, lurking in the air for quite some time, and a decent easy catch for the fielder there within the circle on the offside at the cover region. So Harsh Tucker nods his head, but he will have to depart. Harsh Tucker dismissed for 129. Harsh Tucker dismissed for 50 of 41 balls, and Canada 129 for 5. Well, to all the Canadians watching there, is anyone live on the stream here? Are they listening to my stream? Let us know what you think will be a good score, and please share the channel, subscribe the channel, and please share the channel to your friends, communities, to your sporting clubs, to your cricketing communities, or the sports fanatics, your friends and family, so that we grow as a community here and we promote sports in the most positive direction as possible. And not just promoting sports, sports indirectly develops communities and shows the power behind the human spirit. So please show in your love, please show in your support, and please show in the support for the fight I have been putting through, especially with my 5th cancer, because every subscription will mean the world to me. So please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and also ensure you hit the bell notification so that you stay in tune to all our updates and all our videos and live streams there. Jaskarandeep Singh, who won the IPL with the Deccan Chargers in 2008, he's now playing for Canada there. Jaskarandeep Singh, an IPL winner, playing for Canada now, and he's come out and he's off the mark off the first ball. That will be a single. A good catch there from Mayank there. The ball was lurking for quite some time. I mean, the previous wicket there. And this time the batter trying to play some mind games. He gets across and then slaps it towards the long on fielder there. Change of pace once again for Junaid. 105 clicks on that one. That will be an eventual over, especially on the fruitful over for Junaid there, picking up the wicket of the well-settled Harsh Tucker there. And Canada 131 for 5 of 18. Can they get the remaining 25 runs of the last 12 balls? They should be definitely looking to target that. Getting somewhere close to 155 will be a decent fight to put upon a fighting total 155 on this pitch, and they will be eagerly looking to get there. (131 for 5, 12 balls to go. Jawadullah, who's bowled wonderfully today. He's cranking the pace above 140 clicks on a consistent basis. 3 overs, 1 for 11. He's running into bowl to move 16 balls, 18 runs. And this time he tries to cut it. A ball that was angling away from the batter, a little bit on the shorter side, but he cuts it straight towards the backward point region, and that'll just be 1 run. Jawadullah, wonderful execution of left arm pace bowling this afternoon. He's bowled it quick, he's bowled it fast, he has a good release action, and he has a good stride coming into the delivery, and he's bowled wonderfully. 3.1 overs, 1 for 12, and he's been wonderful, especially with his left arm seam bowling here. 11 more balls to go. Can Canada get somewhere close to 155? Please drop in your comments. It feels empty without having nothing to chat in the chat box. So please, I see that there are people out there listening to this commentary, but you're not being putting in your chats there. at least give us a feedback on the channel or give us a feedback on the commentary so that we can improve as a commentator, we can improve as a streamer. I'm definitely lacking in terms of the lighting and other aspects, in terms of the tools that are the tools and resources that I have compared to the other streamers. But definitely, if we get to the 500 mark, we'll definitely improvise on those tools, especially the lighting and other parameters. So please let us know your feedback on how do you feel about this commentary, because it's definitely constantly bothering me, because I see only 161 views on this stream, and I see those cringe content creators getting thousands and thousands of views. So let us know if there is something that I can change. Let us know if there is something that I could do so that I can improve as a character, improve as a streamer, improve as a sports commentator, and improve as a YouTuber, because this is something new to me. Dot ball to Javadullah, and he's bowled wonderful once again, wide outside the batter's range there, and that will be a dot ball. 1 for 13, 3.3 overs. Javadullah, he's running in to bowl to Mowa here. Mowa will be eager to get a couple of boundaries and get it going here. He's played almost a run ball knock of 19 of 18 balls. This time tries to go hard, but only managed to hit it towards the point region, backward point region, and the batters crossing over for single there. Someone will have to hit a couple of good shots here. Canada suddenly being cramped for runs here. The run rate now dropping close to 7 now, 7.18 to be precise. 18.4 overs, 134 for 5. That's the scenario out there. And someone will have to take that extra risk, given that they have just 8 more balls to go in the innings. Can USA, then Canada, get close to 150, 150 to 155? They should get somewhere close to that. And this time, Jaskarandeep tries to shuffle across the off stump, and a well bowled slow bouncer angling into the body of the batter, and he's pulled it towards the wide of long on region, and that'll just be nothing more than one run there. Great fielding out there. And Javadullah has bowled wonderfully today. The last game, all the UAE bowlers apart from Haider Ali were torn apart by the opening pair of New Zealand, Finn Allen and Tim Seifert the other day, apart from Haider Ali, who bowled wonderfully the other day. And today they have come back with a great impressive performance with the ball. They have gone back to their room, done their homework, and they have come back stronger today. They have led that defeat off the minds against New Zealand. I mean, it was a 10-wicket loss, but they have put it behind them, and they have come back stronger today and are putting a wonderful bowling performance out there in the middle. And that will be 136 for 6 after the end of the 19th over. So the last over to come, can can Canada get 14 runs of the last over and get that psychological number 150 as a into their ranks? 135 for 5, 19th over, one last over to go. I'm rooting for UAE to touch somewhere close to 150. 150 should be a decent score. I wouldn't say that's a great score. Should be a decent score to defend if you bowl in the right directions, and if you feel with the right intent, and if you attack the stumps, and if you attack the batters right from the word go. Well, the earlier today, Zimbabwe defeating Australia by 23 runs. What a game it was on the cards. The R. Premadas Stadium at Colombo Wood was erupting with the name of Zimbabwe. As Australians had to hide in shame, but they will come back stronger. Games like this makes you stronger, and Australia definitely knows that they will have to make a strong comeback. And with their history, they definitely are known to make such long comebacks. This time, a slower ball by Junaid once again well deceived the batter. He was in no position to play the shot. He pulls it high in the air, tries to manufacture a shot. An awkward balance there, and he hit it high in the air, and it's been caught in the mid-off region. The ball went nowhere. It was the bowler rolling his fingers there, and the ball only going aerially there, and the fielder there at mid-off region. Wonderful captaincy to place the fielder there, and Junaid picking up his 4th wicket of the evening here. He's picked up his 4th wicket. Can he get a fifer here? Shreyas Mowa will have to depart for a runner ball, 21 of 21. He was struggling out there in the middle, and he's been caught, and he will have to make the long walk back to the pavilion. 136 for 6 after 19.1. 5 more balls to go. Can Junaid get a fifer here? 21 for 4 for Junaid Siddiqui. He'll be keen to get a fifer here. Can Canada reach to 150, or can Junaid get his 5-figure mark, a fifer, or can we get to witness both in this over? 5 more balls to go, and this could be Sad bin Zafar at number 8, walking in for Canada at number 8. Yes, Sad bin Zafar. $136 for 6, 19.1 overs. Well, to all those who have come on this channel, this is Saurav Vitlamurthy, a former sports journalist, now covering sports from the desk due to cancer, the fight with my 5th cancer. So I'm just new to YouTube, so be kind and hit that support button, and also a word of encouragement for me in the chat box, or any discussion in the chat box will definitely motivate me to come back more stronger, to fight for my cause, to fight for my fashion, to fight with my life. 5 cancers at the age of 33 has not been easy, and I'm giving it all for my passion for sports and sports journalism, and to promote sports in the most positive and the right direction, just like I always wanted sports to be, unlike those content creators who put cringe content and other stuff on their channels just to get the viewership bumped up. That's a little bit frustrating, because those guys get thousands and thousands of viewership and we get 180 or 170 viewership, but still then not giving up on it. I'm believing in this universe. I'm believing in the sports fans, that the real sports fans who want to watch real sports commentary will come into this channel. They are yet to find the way here, but once they come here, I'm definitely keen that they will definitely build a community with me and will aid me to become a better sports commentator, better sports journalist, and bring me all the support that I require, and we shall build a community of resilience and show the world the power behind the human spirit here. This time Junaid Siddiqui, 3 more balls to get. Can he get to the fifer? He has bowled wonderfully today. He is much deserving of the fifer there, but Canada suddenly losing the plot. At one stage they will be getting somewhere close to 160, 155, 160. They are 138 for 6, 19.3 overs. 2 brilliant overs from UAE, and the game slowly going away from the grasp of Canada here. 3 more balls to go, 138 for 6. Can I get a couple of big hits here? This time back off the hand delivery, and Zafar has managed to squeeze it over the infield, and it's teasing the bowler as it goes towards the cover regions between the mid-off fielder and the cover fielder, and it just trickles down to the boundary there. Good effort there by the fielder to try to cut it off before the fence, but but in vain there. That will be 4 runs to the batter and 4 runs to the UAE team. Much required boundary after a long time. They would need more of this in the last 7 balls. And Canada now 142 for 6, and the run rate now just 7.22 here. Saad bin Zafar, he would be keen to get at least 1 boundary of the next 2 balls. Canada should aim to get somewhere close to 150 here. This time he's running in. This time a wide Yorker. He tries to squeeze the ball towards the third man region, but it was way outside the wide guidelines, and the umpire will have to flex his arms here. That will be a wide ball. He would have to go back to his run up, and he would have to re-bowl that once again. 143 for 6, 19.4 overs. What do you think, listeners? Do you think this is going to be a good total for Canada to defend here, or do you think they are 15 to 20 run shots, or for perhaps 12 to 15 run shots? What do you reckon? Please drop in your comment. That will be some interesting discussion that we can have, and that will give me a motivation that you guys are listening to me, and it will motivate to me to engage in the conversation there. So please drop in your comment there. This time angling into the batter, and he goes for the wild swipe across the line, and he's found the only man there stationed in the deep mid-wicket corner region, and Junaid goes down and prays to the heavens, and he's all happy. He has picked up his fifer here. He looks at the heaven, he falls to the ground, and he has picked up the second wicket of the over, and that's a fifer for Junaid. He's bowled wonderfully. The other day he was torn apart by the New Zealand batters, and today he's come back strongly. He's led the one-off day. He's put the demons behind his back, and he's come off and he's showed some character. He's raised his hands. He's grabbed his opportunity. He's saying that that was a one-off day. I'm not that bowler. I have better skill set in my armory, and he's come off today. A lot of variations he's learned from the previous game, and Saad bin Zafar has been caught by Haider. Ball Junaid, and with that wicket, that brings a 5-wicket haul for Junaid Siddiqui here. He's bowled wonderfully here. One more ball to go. Can he get one more wicket? 143 for 7, or can Canada get a hit of a maximum of the final ball so that the target is set to the psychological number of 150? 150 could be a good total if you bowl in the right directions, if you bowl in the tight angles, and if you field in a very strict way. So here is Junaid this time. Once again tries to go for the wide Yorker, but missing his line, just going away from the wide guideline, and that will be wide ball for Junaid. Heilager is out there in the middle for Canada. Can he get one hit? His last ball. Can he get UAE to Canada to 150? 150 will a good score to have on board on this wicket, especially if you consider how the pitch has been, especially Junaid showing it to the others how one needs to bowl on this wicket. Lot of variations. He's used a lot of angles to bowl. This time banks it in short, a slower delivery, and as you go, Heilager pulls it away. He smashes it. Where was he hiding all this while? He should have come in early. He can take the long handle. He smashes it towards the powerful big man. He smashes it towards the deep mid-wicket region. It was a slower bouncer. He rolled his finger there. Lot of width outside the off stump, and Heilager pulls it beautifully. A massive six as the ball flies into the stands in the deep mid-wicket region. An 83-meter six. What was Canada doing hiding him out in the dugout there? He should have been sent in early ahead of Moa there. Moa was struggling to time the ball. Heilager, a man of his stature, the muscles he has, and the physique he has, and the ability to hit sixes like this, he could have pumped up the run rate by there. Well, that's a call that the management had to take, but nevertheless, UAE 150, managing that 150 mark for 7 after the end of the 20th overs, and Canada, and UAE will be keen to come back and put up a good chase in this contest and try to get a win on the board. So to all the listeners who just joined us, welcome to Sports Beyond Cancer. This is Saurav Vittalmurthy. You might have known my story, my fight with cancer, and five battles with cancer, especially the 5th one, which was lasting 2.5 years. And now I'm under remission, and because I'm under remission, I started the Sports Beyond Cancer journey, which is pretty new to me. I usually used to cover the cricket games because I was a sports journalist by profession. I used to cover it from the field, from the ground, right from India and New Zealand. I worked across the countries, and I covered even the Tokyo Olympics, the IPLs and the leagues and the footballs and the other stuffs. But because of cancer, especially my 5th cancer, I was sidelined for the past 2.5 years, losing my life, career, hope, finances, everything that I had in my control. And now that I've entered remission, I'm thankful to the universe, despite giving me 5 cancers at 31 or 3, that I have been given a chance to enter remission here, and I have been given an opportunity to at least cover the game virtually this time as I move through my remission, go into rehab, and have a surgery to fill my wound, especially the plastic surgery. So here I am giving it all from a passion, and hope you're liking this commentary. So please hit that subscribe button and show in your support here. And also thank you, Brendan Govender, for your comment there. I'm expecting more of you to hit that comment there, and I'm expecting you to share this with the other people who love sports, because we are definitely disappointed with the number of views here. We are just cranking 200 views in the past 1 hour, whereas the people who create cringe content, who mock players, who do mockery in the name of sports streaming, and live streaming and live commentary, talk about ridiculing the players, mock the players, create memes, use Bollywood memes and other memes from other movies, and they ridicule the players there. I'm not sure why that those people get all the limelight despite doing a poor journalistic role. They have no commitment or responsibility towards how sports persons need to be celebrated. They're just worried about the entertaining the fans, and I'm pretty surprised, not just because of them. I'm also surprised that there are so many fans who call themselves as sports fans, and they love watching such kinds of cringe content where the players are disrespected. I mean, clearly speaks volumes that how the sporting consumption has completely changed. These so-called people are calling themselves sportsmen, considering such kind of content where they like to mock players, ridicule players, and laugh at each other, and they always love seeing the other person fail there. So that's the story out there. Canada putting up a wonderful, wonderful score of 150 for 7. So let's have a look at the scorecard here. So after opting to bat here at the Arun Jaitley Stadium in Delhi, Canada didn't get a good start. They were reduced to 38 for 3 in the first 5 or 6 overs, with Yuvraj Samra scoring just 5. The captain once again fading 11 runs of 11 balls. Dilpreet Baj, but the captain, beg your pardon. Navneet Daliwal was wonderful yet again, once again with his wonderful shots. He scored 34 of 28, but unfortunate way to get out the run out there. And Nicholas Kirtan once again throwing away his wicket. Harsh Thakur was exceptional. 50 runs of 41 balls. He batted very, very sensibly under circumstances. Harsh Thakur pacing his innings wonderfully and scoring a 50, well-deserved 50 of 41 balls. He came in when the score was 38 for 3. He, along with Navneet, steadied the ship. Steadied the sinking ship especially, and they providing the much required platform for the late onslaught, and that's the reason why Shreyas Moha scored 21 of 21 run the ball innings, but he was struggling to time the ball out there in the middle. And in the end, Dylan Hayliger, he was hiding in the dugout all the while, and he comes back and smacks the ball, his first ball of the innings, first ball out of the stadium in such a wonderful play. He brought in all the power behind the shot. Canada should have sent him early. Where was he hiding all the while? He could have upped the run rate. He could have upped the score. He could have accelerated the innings a little bit more. But nevertheless, Dylan Hayliger picking up that 6 of the last ball, and Canada 150 for 7. And for UAE, Junaid Siddiqui, who was taken to the park against New Zealand. He was torn apart by the New Zealand opening pair. This time, he left all the demons behind his back, and he came and bowled with a fresh mindset. He had learned a lot of lessons in that game, and he's picked up a 5 for here. 5 for once again in this tournament for a bowler here. 4 overs, 5 for 35. And Haider Ali bowled well in the power play. 4 overs, none for 29. And Mohammad Jawadullah, he was exceptional today. He was cranking some serious pace, bowling over 140 clicks on a consistent basis. The left arm seamer, Mohammad Jawadullah, the 26-year-old seamer, he bowled wonderfully. Unlucky there to pick only 1 wicket today. 4 overs, 1 for 60 with an economy of 4 per over. And Mohammad Farooq a little bit on the expensive side. 2 overs, none for 19. And Harshit Kaushik, 2 overs, none for 17. So with that said, the target for UAE is 151, and we'll be back soon with the chase. Hope you all are enjoying the live stream. Please drop in your feedback, because that will help me grow as a streamer. That will help me grow mainly as a sports commentator, because I have never done it through the virtual platform of YouTube. So your inputs will definitely improve the channel. It will be taken as a critical feedback, and definitely I'll work on it to grow over the time. And thank you for all the continuous support. I hope you hit the subscribe button. We'll be back soon with the chase. Just gonna go and take a sip of water. We'll be back soon with the chase. Stay tuned, don't go away anywhere. We are in for yet another exciting game. The morning one was a wonderful one. We are coming with an exciting one which is on our cards. UAE requiring 151 runs. We'll be back soon on this channel. Stay tuned, don't go away. This is Saurav Vittalmurthy, who will be back soon on Sports Beyond Cancer. Just going in for a quick water break here. Thank you. Well. We are back here for the chase here. UAE requiring 151 to win the game. Just trying to gather my breath here. Just managed to go back in time and fill up my water. And here we are. Coming in from the Arun Jaitley Stadium here at Delhi. UAE chasing, requiring 151 to win the game. Canada batting earlier, managing to put up 150 on board here. Just give me a couple of moments, just gathering my breath. So the openers there for UAE are Aryan and the skipper Wasim, and Sana into the attack. The left arm pacer banks it in a little bit short, just close to the good length delivery, and he opens the face of the bat and taps it towards the point fielder, and he's off the mark with a quick single there. Mohammad Wasim, he has the second most sixes in the T20I history. He is productive, especially with his log sweep. He's a powerful man out there, and he can be a great threat for Canada here. Can they get him earlier, or will Mohammad Wasim carry on his bat through the innings to take UAE well within this chase? He played wonderfully against New Zealand too, Mohammad Wasim. I think he scored something 60 or something, if I'm not sure. I think he scored somewhere around 60, yeah. And this time tries to cut the ball, has that bit. That's a close call, just going past the outside edge. The ball was angling away from the batter there, and to the batter, completely missing the 193 sixes for Wasim in the T20 internationals. 193 sixes. He's just behind Rohit Sharma. Rohit Sharma leading the charts with 205, and Wasim just behind him in the most number of sixes in this international T20 circuit. 193 there. Take a bow, gentlemen. He is a power unit there, and he's out there opening for the UAE. This time, once again, wonderfully bowled. Angle it away from the batter there. He goes for the drive, missing the drive. A little bit, the ball falling a little bit short of the keeper. He fumbles there, but it jumps off his body and goes into the hands of the sleeper there, and no byes there. Just odd bounce for the keeper there. He will have to adjust his position there. He's standing a little bit too far. The ball not carrying on to him, and he's marking his new position out there. The wicket keeper, Moya. This time Sana. This time he shuffles a little bit across the off stump, and he ticks the ball towards the deep square leg region. The fielder from the deep mid-wicket region will run towards his right and cut the ball before the ropes there, and that will be 2 runs, and Wasim is finally off the mark in this chase. $150, that's the score that the Canada managed to put on board after opting to bat here at the Arun Jaitley Stadium in Delhi, and they would be expecting some early wickets, Canada, to put pressure back on the UAE camp here. They would be keen to get the Wasim especially. This time banged in shot outside the off stump, and he cuts it towards the backward point fielder there. That will just be 1 run. Great start by Sana here. He's bowling in tight lines here. He's caused a lot of trouble. He's managed to trouble Wasim on a couple of occasions here. He's just missing the outside edge of the bat there. So 151 the target, and UAE 4 for no loss after 0.5. Aryan's running. Aryan's set to face once again, wonderfully angled away from the batter. He's happy to leave the angling ball away from him, and that will be a dot ball to end the over. That's a great start for Canada there. Just 4 runs coming off the first. Kaleem Sana has bowled a wonderful over, and UAE just 4 for no loss after 1 over. To all the listeners out there, good evening. Hope you're doing good. Hope you had your coffee. Hope you had your evening tea. From whichever corner of the world you're streamed into this channel, hope you're doing good and hope you're enjoying the live stream and hope you're enjoying the cricketing spectacle this tournament has brought right from the first game. Netherlands narrowly losing against Pakistan by 3 wickets and 3 balls to spare, to the Nepal game against England, and then Italy yesterday. What a wonderful historical moment for Italy there. First time in the ICC tournament, and a 10-wicket win with around 7.5 overs to spare against Canada there. That is a big statement. That is going to do such wonders for the global cricket, especially in Europe. I mean, this is going to be a big factor in Italian cricket and also the European cricket. They're winning a ICC World Cup game by 10 wickets against Nepal. So this is wonderful stuff. And yet again today, Zimbabwe winning against the mighty Aussies by 23 runs, showing that they are no more underdogs. There's no underdogs in this tournament. We are all here to compete. We are all here to fight. We are all even Stevens on the ground. Forget about the 300 score advertisement, which is a complete satire, completely ridiculous. These broadcasters have been putting on in the television here, but a word of appreciation for these associate teams who don't have as much facilities as the test playing nations, especially when the Namibian skipper told yesterday that most of the players have never experienced playing under floodlights. I mean, they don't have floodlights back at home in Namibia, and then he said only a few of them were experienced to play under floodlights because they play in the Nepal Premier League, and when they requested to train under the lights for the last 2 days before the India's games, they were denied. But they saw India consistently practicing under the floodlights the past 2 days, and he felt the treatment was unfair. But he said, nevertheless, we are going to fight, and we are Namibians, we are going to fight. So that speaks volume about how much effort and what all these associate nations have to put up to fight at this level of competition. And even the Netherlands team, I mean, Paul Van Meckeren and all, there are many players who do delivery jobs and day-to-day jobs to fulfill their life and needs, and then they come back and play cricket at this level. I mean, they are not well financially supported by the cricketing boards like India and some other major countries, but despite that, they come here without the facilities, and it's completely ridiculous to see such kind of advertisements where they mock that today we are going to score 300 against this associate team, today we are going to score 300 against this associate team. Completely dissatisfied with whoever the producer is of, whoever the producer or the director or the copywriter is of those advertisements. They're completely unnecessary, completely no sportsmanship spirit there, completely ridiculous from the broadcaster there. So I hope they rectify that, hope they bring a change to the system, hope they change the copy editor or whoever that is. Completely ridiculous, ridiculing the associate team, saying we'll score a 300 today. With that beautiful drive cover through the covers by Aryans, he'll pick up a boundary there. Hayliger into these over. He's bowled 4 balls and is given away 6 runs with that boundary coming off the last ball. 1.5 overs, 10 for no loss. A steady start for UAE here. A wonderfully bowled outswinger there. The ball was swinging in the air and the ball was moving away from the batter, and that will be a dot ball. Canada will be keen to pick up at least 2 to 3 wickets in the first 6 overs and pile up some pressure in the opposition camp here. This time Hayliger, a wonderful ball, a full length delivery, angling away from the batter, and Aryans very cautious there, watches it till the end and taps it towards the cover region. That will just be a dot ball. Still waiting in for your comments in the chat box. Please let us know whom are you rooting for today. Every single chat motivates my cause. It feels like I'm talking to a person. So it's been a sorry state of affairs for me, especially being home-ridden, bed-ridden for the past 2.5 years due to my 5th battle with cancer, and your comment could mean that I'm having actual conversation with someone. So that's the request behind this, asking you to put in your chat so that I feel comfortable, so that I feel that I'm involved in this communication, so that I feel valued, so that I feel a part of interacting with a real person and not just speaking to my camera. So please, kind request, drop in that comment in that comment box. That will mean the world to me. I have been bedridden for 2.5 years with my battle with fifth cancer. So every single message will give me that hope. Every single message will give me that positivity to follow my passion and give it all despite not being able to go to the ground. So kind request to you, please drop in that message in the chat box. Please engage in the conversation. Please let us know, can UAE win it tonight, or are you rooting for UAE or Canada? Just type in your message in the chat box so that we can have a discussion. So after the end of 2 overs, UAE 10 for no loss. The target 150. Sana running in for his second over of the day. Wasim 4 runs of 6 ball. He had a couple of close calls in the first over. This time he is running down the wicket, and it's wrapped dispatch. Half-hearted appeal there from the bowler there, but no interest shown there from the umpire. He's coming from around the wicket. That will be definitely pitching down the leg. And Aryan Sharma requires 32 runs to complete 500 runs in T20 internationals, and Mohammad Yasim needs just 7 sixes for 200 sixes in T20 internationals. He's second to Rohit Sharma. Rohit Sharma leads it by 203 sixes or 205, not sure. And then there is Mohammad Wasim, 193 sixes in this format in the international circuit. So there you go. The UAE batter, the captain, is amongst the list in the top 2 in the highest number of sixes in the international circuit in the T20 international format. So wonderfully tapped it just in towards the short square leg region, and the batter is scampering for a quick single there. I hope you guys have hit the subscribe button, and every single subscribe will give me the motivation to give it all in this fight against cancer, because it will motivate me to continue and wake up with a passion, with a purpose to do justice to these channels and to bring in more sporting content to all you loved ones who have been supporting me. This time he steps down the wicket, Wasim, and he's tried to hit a wild shot towards the leg stump, and there seemed to be some confusion between the fielders there, but then some last minute clear communication between the fielders. The fielder who was positioning himself to take the catch backs off, and the other fielder who comes in comfortably taking a catch, and Wasim will have to depart today. He will be absolutely distraught now. The ball was angling into the batter towards the pads. He stepped down. It was a good seam of delivery there. Dhaliwal making the call, and two fielders almost looked like they were going to have a clash there, and eventually all's fine for Canada there. All's well that ends well, and Mohammad Wasim will have to depart. The skipper, the main batter for UAE, will have to depart. He's just made 4 runs today, and he will have to take the long walk back to the pavilion there. 4 runs, and he has to go back to the pavilion, and with that UAE 12 for 1 after 2.3 overs. Sana running into ball into Alishan. Alishan, the new batter on strike. This time a Yorker length delivery angling into the pads, and he drives it towards the mid-wicket fielder, and he's off the mark here. Wonderful wicket there. He hit the deck hard. It was a good length delivery. The ball was climbing on the batter. Good seam position, and a confusion between the fielders at mid-wicket and mid-on. And finally, the mid-wicket fielder had to give up to the call of the mid-on fielder, Navneet Dhaliwal, who was running in from mid-on region. But all's well that ends well, and they have taken the catch, and some confusion out there between the fielders. But nevertheless, it's out now. So 2.4, 13 for 1, and here comes Sana running into ball to Aryan, and he was in no position to play the pull shot, and somehow managed to pull it towards the deep square leg region. And that will be 1 run for Aryan. 14 for 1 after 2.5 overs the target, 151. This is going to be an interesting game, so please stay tuned for more action, more cricketing surprises. Just like the previous game, we enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed it a lot. It didn't feel like that I was doing a commentary here. It felt like I was speaking out like a sporting fan. I felt like I was sitting in the stands there in the Peremadasa Stadium in Colombo. I was shouting my heart and lungs out, especially with the fall of every wicket, especially with the every single boundary, every single six that Matt Renshaw hit off the final 2-3 overs. I mean, it was like a child crying out, and it was like a child shouting out. It was a child enjoying the moment of cricketing brilliance that happened in our Premadasa, and that's the reason cricket can be a funny game, an interesting game, and can be completely unpredictable. This is a cricketing spectacle at the ICC T20 World Cup 2026, co-hosted by India and Sri Lanka, and what a game the previous one. A wonderful stuff. History in the making. Zimbabwe beating Australia, and yesterday Italy a 10-wicket win against Nepal in their debut ICC season. What a way this will do for sports. This is going to be a good thing for the global cricket. This is definitely going to motivate more Italians to play cricket. It will definitely motivate more Europeans to look at cricket. Cricket is just growing on the ranks. This definitely does wonders for the team. But on the whole, it's the win of cricket. It's the growth of cricket worldwide. So here is Hale Iyer running in to bowl into his second over. Two Aryans, this time short pitch delivery, poor delivery there. He is pulled it towards the deep mid-wicket region, and the fielder from the deep square leg will run towards his left, and he'll cut it off and restrict the batters to 2 runs. So all of you are listening, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and please drop in your feedback. What do you think of this commentary? Why are we not able to crank up the numbers? While those who do cringe content have been cranking up numbers in thousands and thousands. Yeah, have the sports fans lost taste in real sports commentary, and are they inclined to memes, which is unsportsmanlike, mocking the players, putting up memes in regards to the players? So I'm completely new to YouTube, so definitely extremely surprising to see those channels where the streamer who calls himself doing a live commentary, but in fact when I heard their commentary, they speak is mock the players, use derogatory words, and those people crank up numbers in thousands, and that's made me wonder, are those real sports fans who are listening to that content, or is it just the fake ones? I mean, I can't even consider them as sports fans. Like when you see and laugh when people mock your athletes, mock the sports personalities or the athletes, despite the country, despite the teams, a sportsmanship spirit is completely lost there. That's poor sports journalism. That's poor sportsmanship spirit, and I'm definitely shocked that the world recognizes them as sports streamers, cricket streamers, and definitely baffled with how the audience has been consuming the content here and supporting those sorts of content here, as we get only 280 viewership in the 2 hours of stream. That's extremely hard to take, but we are on the learning curve. I'm definitely believe in the universe. The universe has given me 5 cancers, but the universe has also put me back into remission, so it wants me to make a comeback. Just like this was the universe's calling to start this channel, and for you guys to land in this channel. So that's been the universe's way, and I'm definitely hoping things will change around. The sports fans will come looking for the real sports commentary, and there will be an end to entertainment based, cringe based, meme based, derogatory based commentary, and definitely a day will come. And thank you to all the people who have come here, because they have come in search of the real sports journalism, real sports journalistic style commentary, and hope you please continue this association for a long term and share with your friends and family. 18 for 1 after 3.5. Hey Elijah, 1.5 overs, none for 10. Aryans there on strike to face Hey Elijah, this time running into the ball, and he's bowled a good length delivery, and Aryan's happy to tap it back to the bowler there. After the end of 4 overs, 18 for 1, a cautious start for UAE. They would be keen to maximize the next 2 overs, given the fielding restrictions are limited only for the first 6 overs. They will be keen to get somewhere close around to 45 or 50, or somewhere close to 40 by the end of the 6th over. to keep the run rate moving. The current run rate is well below 5. To be precise, it is 4.5, the current run rate, and the required run rate now 8.31. So this could be an interesting chase, especially they would have to build a partnership out there in the middle. They would have to take the game deep. Let's see how things proceed from here. 133 required from 96. That's the equation out there. A simple math there. Take the game deep and win it for your team. 133 required from 95 now. A dot ball for Sana. He's been given his straight third over. Sana has been impressive. Alishan Sharafu, he's wonderful, especially with the fast bowlers. He bats with a strike rate of 140 plus versus the pace bowlers. And since the 2024, he's been instrumental for UAE to perform at that level. He's been an instrumental parameter for UAE. He's been one of the trump cards for UAE. And we'll have to see how things go ahead now. This time, Alishan on strike and Sana running in. And he rolls the finger. A slower bouncer there. The batter charging down the wicket. Failing to read the bowler's hand there. He rolls his finger on the ball and it was bowled in short. A slow bouncer goes for the pull, tries to adjust his shot, completely missing the pace, the line and the length of the ball. And that will be a dot ball. 18 for 1 after 4.2. Just 296 views on this stream. Please. This has been something that I'm always struggling with, because I'm still wondering why is there only such less views on this channel, especially on the streams. Is there something that I need to change? Is there something that I need to work on? Or is there something wrong that I'm entering in the title or in the description that's not bringing in the viewers to the stream? Whereas I see the other streamers getting a lot of viewership, especially those who are not doing good content in terms of just focusing on the entertainment aspect of the game, just putting in memes and stuff. So let's see. We are a work in progress. We are definitely going to learn along the curve. That's why extremely eager to know your comments on this, and your feedback will help me grow as a person, help me grow as a streamer, help me grow as a character. Sana this time running in, angling in into the batter from around the stumps, and a quick single there. The ball's been tapped towards the short square leg and the batter scamper for a quick single. For 1 after 4.4. The target is 151. That's the scenario out there in the middle. The current run rate 4.29. The required 8.54. Sana running in for the 5th time in this over. And once again, good line there, but a little bit onto the patch. A slower one, change of pace, and he taps it towards the short square leg fielder. And the fielder from the mid-wicket region will run towards his right, and he collects the ball, and the batter's having sufficient time to cross over for yet another easy single there. UAE 21 for 1 after 4.5. Canada wouldn't be bothered much with the strike rotation. They would be worried about the boundaries, especially in the power play. They would be keen to get one more wicket. They are piling up the pressure on the batters there. The run rate has been crumbling. They are struggling to rotate the strikes on a consistent basis. 21 for 1 after 4.5. And Sana, who's into his last ball before the end of his third over, just given away 10 runs for 1 wicket. And he's running into bowl. Wonderful ball there. And he's tapped it back towards the fielder there at the mid-on region. Some confusion out there between the batters. But then they eventually run through, and no damage done in the end. And that will be the end of the over. And it is 22 for 2 after 5 overs. That's the situation out there in the Arun Jaitley. The stadium now is Arun Jaitley. Beg your pardon. I'm a 90s kid and still went back to Firoz Shah Kotla. Beg your pardon there. Arun Jaitley Stadium here in Delhi here. And UAE requiring 22 for 1 of the last 15 overs. UAE requiring 129 runs in the last 15 overs. They are 22 for 1 after 5 overs. Someone will have to take the calculated risks. They have consumed a lot of dot balls, 15 dot balls in the first 5 overs. and 12 singles there. Someone will have to make a move here. The last over of the power play. Can they capitalize on this over? Just Karandeep Singh. Is this the man they can target? Is this the man that they will have to counter attack? Just Karandeep Singh. Just Karandeep running into bowl to Aryans this time. He tries to go big, but he's nowhere close to the ball there. Premeditated shot there. 133.8 clicks there. Good length delivery going away from the batter, but the batter had backed away too much towards the leg side and was keen to go over the top. But just Karan Singh taking the ball away from the batter there, away from the hitting arc, but the batter still going with the shot, completely missing the line and length of the ball there. Aryansh, he's 12 of 15. He's struggling out in the middle there. This time he tries to go big. Has he managed to clear the fielder there? The fielder running backwards from the mid-off region. Will he be able? It's just falling short of him, just ahead of him. He tried to trace back, but unfortunately it was hit a little bit far, and that'll be a big reply for Aryansh. He couldn't time the ball well there. He's hit it in the air, the ball sailing over the fielder there in the infield, but no damage done there. Nevertheless, 2 runs for the batter there. Poor shot there, poor shot selection. Didn't time the ball completely at all. Hey Liger running back and just tracing the ball back to the bowler again. This time banged in shot, no pace on offer, lot of into the batter, into the arc, and he pulls it away comfortably, deep into the stands. That'll be 6 for Aryansh. The ball sails into the stands, a huge 6 for Aryansh, and that'll be a moment, bring a moment of calmness into the UAE camp. They have been struggling to score in this power play, and finally they get a 6, and Aryansh will find the confidence back, especially after the hit. 87-meter 6 there, a big 6 for Aryansh. Poor ball there from Just Karandeep. A poor length, poor line, then no pace on offer. It was an easy offering, and Aryansh grabbing the gift from both the hands and smashing it for a huge 6. $30 for 1 from 5.3. That's the equation out there. The target 151. Aryansh 20 of 17. Just Karandeep Singh running in. This time wonderfully bowled, driving length delivery, and Aryansh this time wonderfully driving through the covers region. The fielder at the covers dived towards his right, but in vain. The ball was hit like a tracer bullet, and it went past him, and that'll be 4 runs. Beautiful shot. He watched the ball till the end, didn't try to hit the ball hard this time. He timed it to perfection, and the ball going all along the ground and goes past the diving fielder, yes, the captain Bajwa there in the cover region, and rolls into the boundary fence and hits the advertising board there. Wonderful sight for any top order batter there, especially during the power play. 4 runs for Aryansh. He's moved on to 24 of 18 here. This time once again an off cutter. He rolls the finger, but Aryansh trying to drive it, but early into the shot, he'll only manage to tap it towards the fielder there in the coverage, and that'll be just a dot ball. Just Karandeep Singh. What can he do now? Can he pick up a wicket here? Can he provide another breakthrough for Canada here? Can he get a wicket of his last ball in this first over? This time straying down the leg. That should be wide here, and it's been given a wide. Poor line and poor length here. Just Karandeep Singh. Lucky that the batsman tried to flick it. Couldn't get a bat on that. If he had got a bat on that, definitely it would have run down towards the fine leg boundary there. $35 for 1 after 5.5. That's the situation out there. UAE requiring 116 runs from the 85 remaining balls here. This is going to be an interesting contest. It's shaping up perfectly now. 1 more wicket and that could make it interesting. This time bangs it in short, and Aryansh goes for the pull shot once again. Poor length there, poor length, and Aryansh pulls it towards the deep mid-wicket region. A couple of bounces and the ball runs into the boundary ropes. 4 runs there. After the end of the power play, UAE somehow managing to get to 39. 39 for 1 after the end of 6 overs. And UAE requiring 112 runs of 84 balls with a required run rate now 8 runs and over. The partnership slowly gaining some momentum. 27 runs the partnership out of the 21 balls. Well, please drop in your comments in the chat box. They're eagerly waiting for you to engage in a conversation so that it feels like I'm talking to someone and not just a bot or a computer here. So please engage in the conversation, which will make the stream interesting, which will give us an opportunity to discuss about some stuff, which will make us learn along the go. We can learn from each other, uplift one another, and we'll make it a friendly conversation out there. Then we can talk cricket, we can discuss sport in general. So that will be the drinks break, the first drinks break of the chase here. UAE 39 for 1 after 6 overs. $39 for 1 after 6, and we are back after the drinks break here. And the current required run rate is 8 runs and over, and Zafar has been brought into the attack right away after the culmination of the power play and the fielding restrictions. Zafar into his first over, bowling into Alishan here. Alishan tries to tap it on the offside and only managing to tap it towards the field there and the cover region. That will be a dot ball. The slow left arm bowler coming in from the Delhi gate in for Canada. He will be keen to give a breakthrough for Canada here. Wonderful fielding there in the cover region. He slides to his right and stops the batter from thinking about a single there. That will be a dot ball. 2 dot balls on the trot. Alishan is now struggling. He scored just 4 of 10. He's struggling out in the middle. He needs to get some runs here. This time steps down the track, doesn't time the ball well. The ball was in the air, but it took a couple of bounces and then it goes to the long off field, a single there. 111 runs required from 81 balls. That's the scene out there in the middle. And this is how the things have been proceeding since the chase began. 40 for 1. Wasim has been dismissed, the captain, the main batter for UAE, and since then these two have held the fort and they are cautiously moving ahead with 110 now required from the next 80 balls. 6.4 overs done, 41 for 1. 2 runs coming off the first 4 balls of Zafar. This time wonderfully bowled, angling into the leg stump and turning towards the off stump there. Wonderful delivery for a left arm spinner there. A wonderful sight, especially if you're a wicket keeper and you get to see the turn from behind the stumps there. And Zafar now running in, and this time he goes inside out. Does he manage to clear the field there? No, he doesn't. Kirtan just goes a couple of yards backwards and he holds on to the catch, and the captain is excited there. Bajwa running in, he's celebrating. Bajwa is elated there. He is happy that the bowler Zafar has brought him a wicket. That will be the second wicket for Canada. UAE are 2 down now. He was definitely struggling, and he has to depart. And easy catch for Cretan there, and Saad bin Zafar picks up his first wicket. And wonderful celebration from the fielder Kirtan. Hit posing like he's shooting an arrow, and Alishan Sharafu will have to be dismissed for 5 runs of 13 balls. Since the time he walked out in the middle, he looked absolutely in no shape. I mean, he was extremely struggling to time the ball, extremely struggling to read the ball of the bowler's hand, and finally the struggle comes to an end, and he has to depart. He's been dismissed for 5 runs of 13 balls, and UAE now 41 for 2. The required run rate now slowly climbing towards 8.5 now. The current run rate 5.86, and UAE require 110 from 78 balls. The 29 run partnership has been broken. Will 1 wicket bring in 2, and will this be a change of fortunes for Canada as Mayank Kumar walks in at number 4 for UAE? Mayank, he was promising in the previous game, especially he scored some good runs, especially in the end of the last game, and he showed some positive intents there. I will be keenly watching him because he was promising, and he's someone who's caught my attention in the last game. And just like the likes of Ansh Patel, I mean, simply loved the bowling of Ansh Patel in the previous game. He picked up beautifully 3 wickets. The way he bowled, I mean, an absolute masterclass, an absolute delight for anyone who enjoys left arm bowling, spin bowling especially. 41 for 2, and this time wonderful channel here, pitching around the middle and turning into the leg there, wonderfully cramping the batter for any room there, completely making him difficult to find any room or space, and all he can do is tap the ball back to the bowler there. Ansh Patel this time a little bit short, but outside the off stump, and he cuts it straight towards the fielder there placed in the cover region. That will be 2 dot balls on the trot. 41 for 2 for 7.8. UAE will have to get some calculated risks here. They will have to take some calculated risks. Let's see who's going to take the upper handle, the long handle. This time the ball going away from the batter, pitched on outside the off stump, and then continues to go away from the batter there, and that will be a dot ball. Wonderfully bowled there, teasing the batter there. The batter trying to defend the ball going just past the outside edge. Wonderful change of variation and pace there. He's bowled the previous ball under 79.8 kilometers per hour there. Beautifully deceiving the batter in the air. Aryan's 29 of 24. Can he get a move on here? Can he build a partnership here with Mayank here? UAE will be hoping that they get to build a partnership of 40 or 45 or 50 here to stabilize the innings. And 42 for 2 after 7.4. And Ansh has bowled wonderfully. 4 balls, just 1 run given, the wide run there. And he's running into bowl to Aryan Sher. Ansh Patel this time short of a length delivery, and he's tapped it towards the fielder there, straight in the cover region. The batter will be disappointed by missing out on the opportunity. Easy scoring opportunity there, and he's managed only to tap it back to the field there in the cover region. And this time Ansh Patel wonderfully flighted the ball, and he squeezes it towards the sweeper cover region. That will be just 1 more run, and 2 runs coming off Ansh's first over, and 2 runs coming off the 8th over. UAE now 43 for 2 after 8 overs. This time Zafar into his second over. He bowled a wonderful last over, picking up 1 for 2, 1 wicket, and giving away just 2 runs. And now he's come back, and he's tapped it towards the long off fielder Aryan is happy to give the strike back to Mayank. Mayank yet to face the ball in this innings. Can Zafar remove him for a golden duck? Zafar running into bowl to Mayank there. This time a flighted delivery angle onto the pads, and the ball's been tapped away towards the mid-wicket fielder there, and an easy single for the team there. 45 for 2 after 8.2 overs, the target being 151. And Zafar 1 wicket for 4 runs. That's the scenario out there in the middle. This time Aryansh running into bowl, a wonderfully flighted delivery, and he is hit it through the cover region wide of the long off fielder there. Good work there from Harsh Thakur in the deep, and he puts in a dive and he stops the ball and puts in a throw back to the bowler in a quick flash, but the batters having sufficient enough time to come back to the second run there. 47 for 2 after 8.3, and the target looking a little bit difficult now, especially if they continue to play on this rate. Someone will have to press the accelerator. This time tries to drive it through the cover region, only man to hit it straight through the fielder there. That'll just be a dot ball. 104 comes 68. UAE 47 for 2 after 8.4. This time banged in shot, and he rocks back and taps it towards the fielder there in the long on region, and that'll be 2 runs for the batter. The bowler is not happy there. A little bit fumble there from the fielder coming in from the long on, and the bowler definitely not happy, and he will be frustrated with the 2 runs given away there. He would wanted to bowl at the new batter out there in the middle, but unfortunately the batter picking up 2 runs. This time Aryans hits it towards the deep mid-wicket region, and he'll pick up a single. And with that, the end of the over. 49 for 2 after 9. That's the scenario out there in the middle. Thank you for all for being an integral part of Sports Beyond Cancer. I hope you have hit the subscribe button. I hope you have hit the like button. I'm not seeing likes on the videos here. Please hit those like buttons and motivate us to continue this journey, to continue this passion for sports despite my cancer battles. I mean, that was the reason I started this journey, because I was always covering it on field. So please hit that like button and let us know your support and love. Let us know your feedback on this channel. So thank you very much. UAE after 9 overs, 50 for 2. Ansh Patel has bowled 18 balls since his last boundary. He's been pretty economical this time. The ball turning away from the batter there, and it has to go for the boundary. We just said it's been 18 balls since Ansh conceded a boundary. This time the ball being taken away from the batter, and it goes towards the third man region for a boundary. Did he get an edge there? A wonderfully tossed up delivery, and goes off the thick edge, and the batter rolling down towards the boundary fence. 4 runs there for Ansh Patel. Beg your pardon. 4 runs there considered by Ansh Patel after 18 balls there. And 4 runs for Aryans there. Beg your pardon. 97 required of 65 this time. Wonderfully bowled. He's been caught on the back foot and tries to cut us do something, and he has been caught. Beg your pardon. 55 for 2, 9.2 overs. And the win predictor for Canada is 47%, and 53% in favor of the UAE. So we'll have to wait for the next 45 minutes or so to see how the game shapes up, especially going into the last half of the game. Currently we are in the middle phase, and this time Mayank sweeps it from outside the off stump towards the deep square leg, and they'll be happy to pick up 2 runs there. The current partnership now racing to 16 of 16. It's been a steady partnership out there. They will be keen to this time short of a length, only managing to hit it towards the cover, and they scamper for a quick single there. Good fielding there from the fielder Saad bin Zafar there, but that gives them sufficient time to cross over for a single. Ansh Patel has a low release point. He's slow through the air, especially with his googly, and he's been instrumental for Canada. And he's someone who's managed to catch my attention in this tournament here. He's been the one of the emerging players, especially the way I saw him bowl in the previous game. Wonderful, wonderful drift and turn he gets on the ball. And this time it's been tapped towards the long off region, and that'll be just one run. 59 for 2 after 9.5. That's the scenario out there in the middle. This time, well flighted delivery, tossed up delivery, and he's just tapped it towards the right side of the bowler, and Ansh putting in a small, small dive, and that'll just be a dot ball. After the end of the 10th over, halfway stage in the stage, UAE 59 for 2, and they require 92 runs of the next 10 overs there. Saad bin Zafar into the attack, and this time angling it into the pad. The batter makes room and goes towards the leg side. He goes for the sweep towards the deep mid-wicket region. That'll just be one. Aryan's now slowly, slowly moving into close to 50. 7 runs short of 50. He's 43 of 36. Mayank will have to get moving here. He's 4 of 4. The run rate now climbing slowly. 91 required of 59 balls. Saad Zafar this time he charges down the ground, Mayank, and he taps it towards the cover region. As soon as the batter made a stride outside the crease, Saad Zafar sensible enough there to shorten his line, and that's just a dot ball. This time he steps down. That's in the hitting arc, and he hit it straight. Will this go for a six? No, he's been caught. He's been caught by Sana there in the long on region, and the fielder rejoices. So does the fans in the stands. What a wonderful wicket, and Mayank will have to depart. He's been dismissed for 4 runs just of 6 balls. I mean, the ball was meant to be hit. A well-flighted delivery that pitched on the leg stump and turned towards away from the batter. And he going big and hitting it straight over the bowler's head, but doesn't manage to clear the rope. Doesn't get a good connection, and he will have to depart there. So that will bring the end of the third wicket for UAE. UAE is 60 for 3 after 10.3. They are in deep trouble. Someone will have to come out and hold the fort there, as they require 91 runs in 57 balls. That's the list of batters they still have to come, as you can see on your screen. So it's going to be an interesting chase. And 60 for 3, and the next game coming in would be USA versus Netherlands. So that's also going to be an interesting contest. So to all those who have been a part of Sports Beyond Cancer, hope you hit the subscribe button, hope you hit the like button, and hope you are tuning in for our games, and hope you will be tuning in for the night game too. So thank you very much for all the support. 91 required from 57 balls, 60 for 3 after 10.3 overs. This time Harshit has managed to get off the strike, get off the mark by hitting it towards the leg side in the, I think it's mid-on region, mid-wicket region, deep mid-wicket region, and take crossed over for a quick single there. This time angles it into the bat there. He goes for a sweep, wraps the pads, and the bowler is excited here. He starts appealing the umpire, saying not out, asking him to calm down. That is going down the leg. 10.5 overs, 61 for 3. Can Canada get a victory here? Can UAE produce a moment of brilliance here? Can someone stand in and play till the end and take the game away from Canada here? We'll have to wait for the next 40 minutes. Aryan, she's batting beautifully on 43 of 37 balls. Here comes Zafar. Well flighted delivery, and he's driven it straight towards the bowler. He dives towards his right and stops the ball and restricts the batters from an easy single there. (62 for 3) after the end of the 11th over. This is shaping to be an interesting chase. The run rate slowly climbing up close to 10 here. UAE will have to pile up the pressure here. Beg your pardon, 61 for 3, and UAE will have to pile up the pressure here. This time Bajwa has introduced himself into the attack. The skipper bringing himself on. Wonderful ball. A good length, Yorker length delivery, angling into the batter, and he drives it towards the cover region there. Dot ball there. This time a poor ball, full toss onto middle and leg, and he fails to capitalize, only managing to hit towards the left of the bowler there. A dot ball, a missed out opportunity, a scoring opportunity there for the batter, but he's missed out. This time he's been trapped. Harshit has been wrapped on the pads, and the batter and the umpire not interested in that, and the bowler and the keeper having a discussion in regards to the DRS. Will they be taking it? 6 seconds left on the clock there. This time angle it into the pads, and he tries to sweep it, and that'll just be a dot ball. Bajwa firing the balls in. He's bowling it quicker, and he's getting a good drift on the ball from the angle, coming in from around the wicket to the left-hander. This time he makes room. It was a fail toss, and the batter misses it. So does the keeper. And it goes beneath his legs into the boundary, friends. 4 runs there, or the 4 runs coming off the bat. Probably Harshit got an under edge. A full toss, angling in towards the wicket. Beg your pardon, that was on the outside edge, and the ball goes between the wicket keeper there. Too low for the keeper here. Unlucky. And it will be too harsh to say that it was a misfield from his end. And that will be a dot ball to end the over. 65 for 3 after 12 overs. (66 required). 66 required of the last 8 overs here. Beg your pardon, 85 required of the last 8 overs here. 66 for 3, beg your pardon, 12.2 overs. And once again, a dot ball here. 85 required of 46 now. Saad bin Zafar continuing his bowling. This time it was in the towards the offside. He goes for the sweep, goes down on his knees, and he tries to hit it aerially, and he's been caught there in the deep. And the third catch in the game for let me know, check his name correctly, let me pronounce his name correctly. I'm not sure if it's his third catch or second catch. Beg your pardon, it's going to be second catch. Second catch for Nicholas Keaton here. As Karshit Kaushik tries to go for the sweep shot, only meant to hit it in the air towards the deep mid-wicket fielder, and he would have to depart. Harshit Kaushik dismissed, caught Nicholas Keaton, balls, and Saad bin Zafar there. And Harshit Kaushik, who scored only 5 runs of 9 balls, he has to depart. And UAE in deep, deep trouble now with 4 wickets down for 66. And with only Aryan Sharma, the wicket keeper, standing tall there, he's managed to score 44 of 39 balls there. He will have to carry the He will have to carry the bat through the innings to take UAE home with the others floating around him or playing taking the calculated risk around him. Let's see how it goes. Shoaib Khan has been sent out to the middle for UAE. Can he hold the fort along with along with Aryan Sharma and show him support? He's in at number 6, and Aryan should be definitely keen to build a partnership. Aryan has looked extremely positive. He's played a knock of 44 of 39, and now we have to see how things go on from here. Zafar has already picked up 3 wickets. Once again, a wonderful exhibition of left arm spin bowling here. This tournament has it all. The left arm spinners are taking the game away. The left arm spinners have been the dominant performances in this tournament, and so it is. And the current required run rate climbing close to 12 there. This time angled it into the pads, and he trickles it down towards the fine leg fielder, and the batter's hampering for a quick single there. Zafar, last ball of his spell here. He's picked up 3 for 14. Can he pick one more? Good ball there, pitched outside the off stump and turning away the batter. He drives it towards the fielder there in the cover region. And that will be the end of a wonderful spell there for Zafar. 3 overs, 4 overs, 3 for 14, and he's bowled wonderful today. And he ends his spell 4 overs, 3 for 14. A wonderful display of spin bowling. The amount of control he brings, the amount of drift he brings, the way he's gripping the surface and letting the ball grip the surface and bounce away from the batter. He's bowled wonderful, and he ends his spell 4 overs, 3 wickets, 14 runs. And now it is to the rest of the boys to take care of the bowling as Bin Zafar has completed his spell. Ansh Patel into his 3rd over. He's been unlucky to not pick a wicket there. 0 for 11 of his 2 overs. He's running in this time, and Aryansh goes big across the line. He goes over the long on fielder, and that will be a big 6, a much required boundary considering the circumstances for UAE, and that will bring Aryansh's 50 here, 51 of 41 balls. What a wonderful shot, and what a wonderful way to get to your half century. He's waging a lone battle out there in the middle for UAE. He stood tall. He's been there since the start. He's opened the innings, and despite the how the innings has spanned out in regards to how the other batters have been dismissed around him, he stayed calm. He's taken it deep. He's ensured he stays there in the middle. He's 50 of 41, a much deserved half century for the wicket-keeper batter there. This time Ansh taking the ball away from the batter there, and the ball was way outside the off stump, and that will just be a dot ball. A 78 meter 6 of the previous ball for Aryansh to get to his 50. Wonderful shot there. 51 not out of 42. Once again a well flighted delivery. He's taken the bait there. Once again Ansh Patel, and no, it's just past the fielder there in the point region, and that will be the 1 run there for the fielder. Ansh Patel pointing it out to the fielder there that catch should have been taken. That was in the air for quite some time, and Ansh Patel definitely not happy with the support he's been receiving from the fielders there. This time a well flighted delivery tossed up outside the off stump, and Shoaib this time tries to go big. Just managing to clear the fence. He's just managed to go over the head of the fielder there, the long on region. And the UAE camp and the UAE dugout, it seems to be happy. 6 run as the ball goes over Hey Liger. Hey Liger is a tall man, and he wasn't in complete control of the shot, but still then goes down on one knee and gets a 80 meter 6, just clearing the fielder's hands there. This time he drives it through the offside towards the long off region, and that'll just be a 1 run for the UAE here. 69 required of 37. And Vansh Patel running in this time, wonderfully bowled, taking the ball away from the batter, and Moya spins swift behind the stumps. He whips the bail away in a flash, and he looks at the third umpire, and is he going upstairs? I'm not sure whether the umpire is taking it upstairs, but wonderful piece of keeping there, wonderful piece of bowling there, wonderfully bowled and well complimented by the keeper. Great collection, and he whips off the bails in a flash, and with that. That'll be the end of the 14th over. 69 required of 36 balls. Have they gone upstairs here? We'll have to wait. But Mohammad Wasim is already back into the ground to discuss strategies here. I think that's not out there, and that'll be the end of the over. After the end of 14 overs, 82 for 6, and that'll be the second drinks break of the chase as UAE try to get 82 for 4 after UAE are 82 for 4 in their chase of 151 against Canada here. To all the listeners who have joined in, I hope you're doing good, and I hope you've had your evening coffee or tea, and I hope you're joined in this journey. You're watching the cricket or listening to the cricket, and no wonder where you are. You're embracing the spirit of cricket here, and also you're ensured that you click the subscribe button, because that is something that we always remind you to, because that will give us a motivation factor to get back at life. I mean, 2.5 years of bedridden. I have been bedridden, and this is something new to me, and every single subscribe will mean that the universe has my back, and the people like you have my back, and the people like you are eager to listen to my sporting commentary, my sporting analysis, and that will mean the world to me, and that will definitely pump up the numbers, and it will definitely boost up my confidence to come back with better content, and will definitely boost up my belief in the universe, especially that 2.5 years lost due to my 5th cancer, and still the universe has my back in the form of you people. So please hit that subscribe button as we take the drinks break here at the Arun Jaitley Stadium here in Delhi. So 82 runs and 4 wickets. 82 for 4 after 14 overs. Now we'll be heading into the final half of this game, the final half of this chase. Can we have yet another roller coaster here? Zafar's bowled wonderfully. He's bowled out 4 overs, 14 runs, 3 wickets, and he's caused a lot of turmoil in the UAE batting order. And what will the game shape up to? 69 from 3 balls. The required run rate is 11.50 for UAE there. Liger has been brought into his 3rd over. He's given away 10 runs of the first 2 overs, and this is going to be an interesting contest as the game heads into the final half of the final phase of this encounter. The floodlights have been turned on at the Arun Jaitley, and 69 requiring from 36 balls. That's the scenario. That's the equation. As simple as that. Elijah running into bowl to Sohaib here, and this is a short pitch delivery. He doesn't get any proper bat on that, and that flies off the edge just towards the right of the bowler there, and no damage there. The bowler having a smile on his face. The ball completely mistimed by the batter there. And well, Stay tuned for the big action that's coming on the 15th here. India taking on Pakistan at the Colombo. So please tune into Sports Beyond Cancer, and we will promise you that we will do a great job on that day. We will be expecting a lot of you people to come in and drop in your support that day, not first for the match, not just for the channel, but to support me, my passion and my journey here on Sports Beyond Cancer on the 15th. And we are expecting to cross 500 by the end of the week. So please ensure that this reaches a lot of people, this reaches your family members. Please ensure you subscribe to this channel, even from the family members' phones, your friends' phones, and ask them to follow this channel. Spread the word, spread the cause, spread the purpose behind this channel, spread the purpose behind the fight and purpose of me starting this channel, and also support the cause, the fight and the cause that I've been putting through all these 3 years. And with that said, hey Liger, he gives away 2 runs as the ball goes in the air over the infield on the offside, and that will be 2 runs there. The game is shaping up wonderfully now. It's been an intense last game, and the last 4 overs in the previous game was extremely a roller coaster ride as Zimbabwe went on to win by 23 runs. Can UAE produce a moment of magic here? The run rate now slowly climbing to 12 runs per over, and the bowler running in. Elijah this time he is goes for the wild swipe towards the leg side, only to managing to French it cut it towards the deep fine leg fielder. That'll just be 1 run, nothing more than that. This time a good length delivery that was climbing on the batter. Shoaib tries to guide it between the point fielder and the short third man, but drives it straight to the fielder there in the point region. That will be a dot ball. The 5th wicket partnership is now 20 of 14, but the required run rate climbing about 12 now. 65 required of 31. Have they left it too late, UAE? They have not taken that calculated risk, and is it causing a hiccup in their chase here? 86 for 4. And this time stand and deliver. Shoaib tries to power it in the air, and the ball goes towards the cow corner region, just towards the left of the fielder station at deep mid-wicket region there. They'll come back for 2 runs, nothing more than that. 15 overs done, 88 for 4. And with that, UAE is still requiring 63 runs, I guess. 63 runs of the last 5 overs. This could be an interesting tale if we get 2 15-run overs somehow in the next 2 overs. This could shape up wonderfully. We will be in for yet another roller coaster ride, yet another last over finish here. I definitely hope UAE can press the accelerator here. They need to shift the gears here. They need to take the risk here. The partnership now 22 of 15, 63 of 30 balls. Aryan Sharma is well settled. He's set his eye in. He's set his he's understood the surface. He's comfortably batting on 55 of 46. He should be the one to take the game deep here. He should be the one taking those calculated risks, as they have targeted just Karandeep Singh in his first over. He's been taken away for 17 here. Can they get yet another 17 plus over of just Karandeep Singh here? And this time he's coming around the wicket wide outside the off stump, way wide outside the wide guidelines, and that will be a wide ball. 1 over, none for 18 for just Karandeep. He's been taken apart in this first over. Can he make a comeback, or will there be 18 plus over once again here in this chase? Just Karandeep Singh running in from around the wicket, and a wide full toss outside the off stump, and all he can do is drive the ball towards the right of the field there at the long on region. 1 run there. Singles won't matter, Canada. They would be worried about the boundaries here, but UAE struggling there to find the boundaries here. They have strangulated themselves. 90 for 4. The run rate now inching towards 12.5. They need those big shots. They need those boundaries. 2 15-run overs is all they need to put them into the position of trying to put up a fight here. 90 for 4 after 15.1. Just Karandeep Singh running in. The ball to Saheb, a back of the hand, slower delivery, and he drives it past the cover fielders. And no chance for the fielder coming in from the deep sweeper cover there. 4 runs there, a boundary there for Shoaib there. The captain is not happy with the effort from the fielder there. He was expecting a dive from the fielder there in the sweeper cover region, but it goes along the ground, and that will be 4 runs for the batter. Wonderful, wonderful shot there, and the ball rolling away into the boundary fence there. 4 runs there. Just Karandeep Singh has been expensive today. He gave away 17 runs of the first over. This is the bowler that UAE will look to target, just like they counter-attacked him in his first over. 6 runs coming off the first 2 balls here. Can they make it a 15-plus run over once again? Just Karandeep Singh running in from around the wicket to bowl to Shoaib here. He is running in hard, and this time he's bowled it wide outside the off stump. And it was a good length delivery, and Shoaib trying to hit it too hard. He tried to cut it too hard. The ball climbing on the batter, and good carry on the bounce to the keeper there. That will be a dot ball, a wonderful ball. Great comeback from Just Karandeep there. To all the new listeners who joined in, I hope you're enjoying the live stream. I hope you're more importantly enjoying the cricket game, and most importantly, you're enjoying the cricketing atmosphere that this World Cup is bringing you. The ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2026. What a cricketing spectacle across the globe. I mean, it's for pure sports fans. This is absolutely gold mine. Celebrating cricket across the globe. The win of Italy and Zimbabwe earlier winning today. What a spectacle. This tournament has a lot of stories, and this tournament has a lot of history that will be broken, just like Italy won their first ever ICC match yesterday in an ICC tournament in their debut season. What a win. That too a 10-wicket win. So this is going to be an history to remember. So let's see how things go. Just Karandeep Singh once again, the dot ball. He's bowled it wide outside the arc of Shoaib, and that will be a dot ball. 94 for 4 after 15.4. 57 required from 26. And Just Karandeep Singh running in to bowl into Shoaib here. He shuffles way across the off stump, and he's bowled it still wide away from the arc of Shoaib there. No wides there. He's shuffled across a lot. Wonderful bowling there from Just Karandeep Singh. He's bowled a good over, especially after being taken apart for 17 runs off his first over. He's bowled a decent over here. He's bowled a tight guidelines. He's managed to take the ball away from the hitting arc of Shoaib. Shoaib struggling there on 15 of 12, especially in these overs. 3 dot balls on the trot for Shoaib here, especially under these circumstances. 57 required from 25. And Just Karandeep Singh running into bowl to Shoaib here. This time a fuller length delivery, and he shuffles across the offside, and all he can do is drive it towards the wide of long on fielder there, and that will just be 1 run. 95 for 4 after the end of the 16th over. Just 4 overs remaining, 24 balls in the game. Can UAE take the game to the last over? Can they take it somewhere to 12 required of the last over? Can they do the miraculous effort here? Can someone pull out a magic wand and hit a couple of boundaries and get a couple of 15 to 20 runs and over? So we'll be extremely keen to see how they fare here. So let's see how things go here, as they require as they require 56 runs of the last 4 overs. This is going to be a good contest here, especially if this one goes for a 20 run or a 15 or 18 run plus over here. 95 for 4 after 16 overs, and Hale Iger back into the attack for his 4th over. He's bowled wonderfully. 3 overs, run for 16 this time. Angling into the bat, and Shoaib goes, and he smashed it over the cow corner region, deep mid-wicket region. That was a slower one. He waited for the ball, Shoaib, and he smashed it. Is this the turnaround? Is this the over that changes the fortunes for UAE? This gonna be the wonderful over that UAE will look to attack. They got 6 off the first ball. He goes across the line and is hit it across the line straight into the stands over the deep mid-wicket region. The fielder there was stationed in the deep, but he was a mere spectator there. Poor ball there. It was on the slot. 86 meters 6 there, and that brings back some hope in the UAE camp there. They are cheering for the batter here, Shoaib Khan. 22 of 14. This time, once again, just bounces before the fence there. A good shot there. Shoaib Khan going over the infield there. And Haylager bowling a poor length once again. And Shoaib Khan going straight over the mid-off region. And the ball bouncing just before the ropes. And that will be 4 runs for the batter there. 10 runs coming off the first 2 balls. And UAE finally showing some intent there. This is going to get exciting. A couple of shots more like this. We could be in race for yet another thriller here. 46 from 22. And this time the ball was climbing on the batter. And he doesn't get any bat on the ball. He tried to play the pull shot but completely missed the line and length of the ball there. So a great start to this over. Some positive intent shown there from Shoaib. 10 runs coming off the first 3 balls. And the required rate now slowly dropping to 13.14. Can Shoaib get a couple of more hits in this over? Can this go down the wire here? A couple of more hits will make the game interesting here. Haylager running in. And this time he goes down straight. A beautiful shot from Shoaib here. A big 6 over the side screen here. What a wonderful turnaround. This over has brought the UAE camp back onto the toes. The UAE camp still believe in this chase. They have started to believe once again. Shoaib, courtesy of Shoaib, he smashed the 3rd boundary of the over, 2nd 6 of the over, beg your pardon, and that's a straight 6. It was a half tracker, and Shoaib hitting it from the meat of the bat, getting good connection there. As soon as he hit it, he knew that this was a 6, a huge 6 as the ball sails behind the side screen. 90-meter 6 there, and this was the over that UAE were waiting for all this while. A wonderful over there for UAE. He's been taking the bowler apart. 6 runs, 4 runs, and the dot ball, and then 6 runs. Can we get yet another boundary here? Wonderful. Took it away from the arc of the batter there, and he tried to slash it. Missed out opportunity. A lot of width there. The batter seems like his strength lies in hitting down the ground, and the bowler bowling it short wide outside the off stump. He tries to cut it, and he's missed the line and length of the ball. That'll be a dot ball. Well. It's been an eventful over. Can he get one more boundary off the last ball? This could make the chase interesting, or could there be a wicket? Could Haylager pick a wicket here? He's bowled 3.5 overs, none for 32. Can he get a wicket to his name off his last ball of his spell here at Delhi in the Arun Jaitley Stadium here? This time angling it into the batter, and he pulls it towards the deep square leg region. And the batters were interested in 2 runs, but a wonderful rocket arm there from the fielder, and he'll restrict the batters for just 1 run. That will be the end of the over, and a great over, and a good over for UAE considering the circumstances and the equation especially. 17 runs coming off this over. A costly over for Dylan Haylager and Canada. This definitely powers Canada to bring back the hope into the game. They have once again started to believe, especially with 17 runs coming off it. The momentum seems to have shifted slowly towards the UAE camp. They seem to believe, they seem that they can chase this, they can manage and pull off this chase. 39 required of 18. That's the situation out there. 13 runs per over. 13 runs required per over, beg your pardon, and the partnership now inching towards a well-deserved half-century. 46 of 27 the partnership, and Shoaib Khan doing the bulk of the scoring there. 173.6 strike rate, 33 runs from 19 balls, 2 fours and 3 sixes. He's been absolutely lethal, and here we enter the final phase of this encounter. Last 3 overs, the exciting part here, and just Karandeep Singh is into the attack this time, once again coming from around the wicket. This time he is hit it through the covers. Will this be a boundary? A boundary to start off the over from Shoaib. Shoaib has suddenly shifted gears. 20 ball, 37 runs not out. He's coming in around the wicket, and he's bowled wide outside the off stump, and it was in the driving zone, and he's driven it through the cover regions there, and the ball winning the ball race there, rolling into the boundary fence there. 4 runs for Shoaib Khan here. He's placed the ball perfectly, dissecting the field between the long off and the deep extra cover fielder there. This is getting interesting. 35 of 17. The run rate now dropping to 12.35. At one stage it looked to climb above 16 or 15, and this time has he managed to hit a 6 here? That will be 6. What a turnaround. Shoaib Khan turning the heat here. Out here in Arun Jaitley, the Canadian skipper seems to be nervous. He's not happy with his bowler. He shuffled across the off stump, goes down on his knees and he smashed it straight over the long on there. Just Karandeep Singh bowling a half volley and the batter gladly accepting it. What a wonderful shot, an 83-meter six. Every single game he has been turning around the heat in the 17th and the 18th over, and once again it looked highly impossible in this game, but Shoaib Khan walks out of nowhere. 21 balls 43. He's changed the proceedings here for UAE there, and the nervous faces in the Canadian camp. 43 runs from 21 balls, 29 runs required from 16. Just Karandeep Singh is running in to bowl from around the wicket. He bowls it way outside the wide guidelines, and that will be a wide ball. He wants to take the ball away from the batter there, but doing a little bit extra there. 28 required of 16. What last 2 overs we have had. We got 17 runs of the last over, and now we have got already 10 runs of the first, 11 runs of the first 2 balls. Shoaib Khan coming out of nowhere walks into the middle and straight away tonking the bowlers. 21 balls 43 runs. He is taking the game apart. Is he going to be a match winner for UAE this time? A wild slog, a poor shot selection here. He tried to hit the ball too hard. The previous shots he was timing the ball, and this time a rush of emotions, rush of adrenaline. Well, it's pretty obvious he too is a human. Shoaib Khan too is a human, and he hot blood rushing into his blood there, and he wanted to smash the ball too hard, and in that process he completely missed the line of the ball, and that will be a dot ball there. 123 for 4, 11.20 the required run rate, 17.3 overs done, the required 28 for 15. Can they get a wicket here? This could be an interesting contest. Just Karandeep is running in. He is nervous. He's running in from around the wicket, and Shoaib shuffles across the off stump once again for the nth number of time. This batter Shoaib has been shuffling across the off stump so that he makes room for himself, and he hits the ball along the ground towards the on-field, and this has been a concern for Just Karandeep. And as soon as we see shuffling across, Just Karandeep Singh pulling off from the bowling, and he would have to go back to his run-up, and probably they would have to bowl a little bit short to him, because what seems like is that Shoaib Khan is unable to play those cut shot, especially when the ball bounces away from the batter here. But this time once again he shuffles across, and this time he somehow managed to pull the ball, and off the edge it goes towards the third man region, and a throw comes in from the deep there, from the backward point region, but Shoaib Khan putting in a full stretch dive. He is hungry to stay out there in the middle. He's not gonna gift his wicket. He wants to finish the game there for UAE. He wants to be there out in the middle, especially under these circumstances, especially with the way he's been batting. He wouldn't want to get run out. Definitely not. He wouldn't want to get run out at this stage, and he puts in a full-fledged dive to come back for his second run. And the bowler is not happy with the fielder there. He is not happy that the second run's been taken, and that will be 2 runs for the batter there. 26 from 14. This is gonna be an interesting contest. The emotions are running high, not just here, not just at our desk, not just in the ground, not just in the UAE camp, not just in the Canadian camp. It's running high everywhere, even to all the cricketing fans to watching this cricket game from around the globe, to all the cricketing fans who have been watching this live stream, to all the cricketing fans who are watching this broadcast across the globe. The cricketing fans are completely enjoying this contest. A thrill of a contest here, courtesy Shoaib Khan, who's batted beautifully, 45 of 23, and he's brought the game alive. He's brought the chase alive. Out of nowhere, he's come in and smashed all the bowlers apart. 45 for 23, especially the last 2 overs, and he's turned around the things for UAE here. They still believe they can make a comeback. The hope is back in the UAE camp. So let's see how things go ahead. Shoaib Khan, remember the name. He's walked in. He's going to be a name to remember, especially the UAE counterparts will definitely remember him for a long time. 26 for 14 of 17.4. The required run rate climbing to 11.14. The emotions are running high all across the stadium, all across the news desk. It's running high here. You can see me. The inner child in me is excited. The inner child in me is shouting and pouring out his emotions as the game progresses. Just Karandeep running in, this time a run across the wicket. He steps down, charges towards the bowler, but a Yorker length there, and he's hit it back straight to the bowler. And Just Karandeep has a shy at the batter's end and hits the stumps there. It was Shoaib lazy to get back into the crease there, and the leg umpire probably signals not out there. What a contest we are having here out there in the middle. This is the contest that's setting the adrenaline pumped up across the both the teams there. Well. The batter was well within his crease there. No damage there. He's managed to drag his leg back into the crease there. 125 for 4 after 17.5. 26 of 13 balls. That's the scenario out here. Let me take a breather. It's been an intense contest here. 26 of 13 here. And once again trying to force to hit the ball too hard. He should have gone on the offside. There he goes. He's practicing that shadow shot that he should have gone towards the offside, trying to force the ball to hit it deep into the leg side. Once again a premeditated shot, but just Karandeep Singh moving the ball away from the batter's arc, hitting arc, and that will be a dot ball to end the over. And with the end of the over 18th, it's 125 for 4. 13 runs coming off this over. Great comeback by Jaskaran Singh, especially after being hit for 11 runs of the first 2 balls, and he's made a great comeback, giving away just 2 runs of the last 4 balls. So a good sign for Jaskaran Singh. He's managed to pull things back after going for a couple of boundaries in the first 2 balls. So this is going to be a good contest here. 26 of 12. This is going down the wire. Can they get somewhere close to 15 or 14 runs in this over? That will shape the game towards wonderful, and this is going to be an interesting contest as Kaleem Sana, who's bowled wonderfully, 3 overs, 1 for 11. He's been sent to bowl the most crucial over of any innings, especially the chase. He's been asked to bowl the 19th over, the penultimate over, where most of the things depend. Can this be an over of fortunes for UAE, or will it be an over that can turn the tide or turn the momentum back to the Canada's favour here? 125 for 4 after 18. 26 of 12. The required run rate dropping to 13 now. Can UAE pull off the chase here? Shoaib Khan has been batting wonderfully. He's brought the hope alive back in the camp. 45 of 25. And Kaleem Sana running in. This time bouncer there, and Aryans pulls the ball. He was not comfortable with the shot. He's not managed to hit it perfectly. Didn't get good connection on the bat. But nevertheless, the ball in the air, couple of bounces, and goes towards the deep fine leg region there. The fielder there from square leg will run towards his right and cut it off. And that'll just be 2 runs to start off the over. 24 from 11 balls there. A lot of tense scenes out there at the beg your pardon, I keep telling Firoz Shah Kotla. The Delhi ground is now Arun Jaitley Stadium. A lot of concerned faces out there in the Arun Jaitley Stadium out there. 24 required of 11 balls. That's the scenario out there. And Lal Chand Rajput, the UAE coach, is extremely watching the game nervously here. This time, beautiful shot from Aryans. It was a full-length, driving length delivery, and he drives it all along the ground, and the ball goes through the cover regions for 4 runs. What a wonderful shot there from Aryans. He's batted diligently since the start, 62 of 49, and this time he backs away, gets low, doesn't try to hit the ball too hard, and he punches the Yorker length delivery between the mid-off fielder and the cover fielder, and 4 runs for the batter, and the UAE camp is elated. So is Lal Chand Rajput there. 20 runs from 10 balls. At one stage UAE looked like they were never in this game. Their chase looked completely impossible. Walks in Shoaib Khan, 45 of 25, and the partnership out of nowhere, 61 of 35. 65 of 35, beg your pardon. This time a slower one, and he goes for the pull, and the fortune favors the brave. Rightly said, fortune favors the brave. He gets a thick edge, and the ball flying over the infield. The ball flying over. 1 bounce into the boundary fence in the third man region. No protection out there in the deep. He goes for the wild pull shot. He was in no place, no position to play the pull shot there. A slower bouncer, well deceived there. But cricket can be an unlucky game. As you can see, the ball flying off the edge and into the boundary in the third man region. 1 bounce and into the boundary. This can be T20, the cruel game, wonderfully executed by the bowler. There is a slow bouncer outside the hitting arc of the batter, but unfortunate to get the top edge, and the ball flying towards the boundary in the third man region. 4 runs there, 16 runs required of 9. Can the bowler make a comeback here, or will Alias be able to hit one more boundary here? He's been batting beautifully here. The partnership now inching to 70 out of 36 balls. Beg your pardon, 69 from 36 balls. And Sana this time, and he has bowled it into the batter. The Yorker length delivery, wonderfully flicked actually by the batter, but unfortunately he's hit it towards the fielder there in the deep square leg region. That will just be 1 run for the batter there. 15 required of 8. 136 for 4, 18.4 overs. Lal Chand Rajput, the UAE coach, is all nervous out there. Nervous scenes for the UAE camp, nervous scenes, and the Canadian camp. The Canadian skipper is extremely animated, especially talking to the bowler consistently, discussing the plans, to asking the bowler to keep it simple. And 15 of 8, he's trying to calm the nerve down of the bowler, the Canadian skipper. A lot of tense scenes out there as Sana running in once again to bowl to Shoaib this time. A full toss. Was it above the waist height here? This will be a no ball here. Yes, he's beaten the batter there, but this will be a no ball. That was a waist height no ball there. Probably slipped from the hands. Tried to bowl the Yorker here, and with the wet conditions out there in the Arun Jaitley Stadium, the balls probably swept the sweat in his hands, and the ball slipped from his hands. The leg umpire straight away signaling no ball. That will be an extra run, and that will be a free hit here, and the UAE camp is celebrating there as soon as the umpire signals no ball. This will be a free hit. What a turnaround this partnership. I usually said that the partnership of 71 of 37 coming out of nowhere. UAE were almost out of this chase, and this partnership, the last 4 overs, 37 balls, 71 runs. That's what partnerships can do. A wonderful partnership being built here, and the wicket keeper's been hit. He got the ball off a wrong bounce. It was a waist height full toss, a waist height no ball, and it bounced oddly before crashing on into his ribcage. So the Canadian physio is out there currently addressing the situation, looking at his injury. I hope there's nothing serious there for the Canadian wicket keeper there. Well, this has been a great turnaround from Shoaib Khan. He's shown the belief there for the UAE camp. He's come in smashing right there from the word go, and he's wonderfully given the hopes back. He's brought the game back to life here in the Arun Jaitley Stadium. What looked like a dead rubber at one stage, especially after the 13 over mark, it looked like the game was all but done. But then walks in Shoaib Khan, showing that we are not going to give up till the end. I'm going to put up my hands up, and I'm going to fight for the nation here. This time, once again, a slower bouncer, and he hooks it, and the ball going over the keeper's head towards the fine leg region. 4 more runs for Shoaib Khan, and that brings his, and he's on 49 of 27 there. 141 for 4, 18.5 overs. Can't blame the bowler there. A slower bouncer, and the ball was climbing on the batter. He stretched his bat, and he managed to get a top edge on that. And the Canadian skipper can't look at the proceedings out there, nor can the Canadian coach look at the proceedings out there. They are absolutely distraught. An unlucky for a hard swipe, and the ball takes the top edge and goes over the keeper towards the fine leg boundary. 4 runs there, and now it's just 10 runs off the 7 balls. Can there be a late twist to the tail? Can Sana pick up a wicket here? Can this be interesting here? Wicket will be definitely interesting. Sana running in, and this time the ball angled into the batter, and he's hit it straight down the bowler's head, and the batter scampering in for 2 runs as the fielder from long on will cut it away. And that'll be a 50 for Shoaib here. A well played innings, a well deserved innings. The UAE camp is all standing and giving him a warm ovation there. 51 from 28 balls with a strike rate of about 200 there. What a wonderful knock there under pressure. What a wonderful time to get this sort of innings, especially when the team required your services, and he's held his hand high, shoulder responsibility. He's walked out in a very difficult situation when the run rate was close to 15 runs an over, and he's produced a brilliant magnificent innings out there in the middle. 28 balls, 51 runs. That's the way Shoaib Khan has brought hope back into the game, and they are now well within the chase here. Just 8 runs required of the last over. He and Aryan Sharma have managed to stitch 77 runs in this partnership of 39 balls. That's how wonderful this partnership has been, with Shoaib Khan scoring the bulk of the runs. He's managed to score 51 runs of 28 balls in this partnership, while Aryan Sharma has contributed 23 of 12. Well, that's the impact Shoaib Khan has brought out in the middle. Jaskarandeep Singh who's been expensive today, giving away 3 overs, none for 37, will be bowling the final over here. He's running in from around the wicket. Aryan on strike there. This time a short of a leg delivery and he smashed it, and the ball sails over the fence there into the stands, into the deep square leg region. They have managed to pull off this chase. 2 runs required of 5 balls, and the UAE camp, and especially Lal Chand Rajput, he's happy. Lal Chand Rajput is happy. The Canadian coach is definitely distraught with the length of the ball here. Absolutely half tracker here, and Aryan Sharma pulling it away with this. He's been batting since the start, and he smashed it towards the deep square leg region. 85 meters 6 here, and that will be the end of the game for Canada, I guess. They have themselves to blame. They were in a winning position here, and Shoaib and Aryan showing it how the games needs to be won. All it takes is one partnership. All it takes is a couple of hits, and Shoaib Khan out of nowhere walks in, and he's been the star. 28 balls, 51, absolute gem of an innings, and stunned looked on the faces of the Canadian management and the coaches there. They are absolutely stunned. They are taken by a storm. What just happened in the last 20 minutes? What just transpired in the last 20 minutes? They are absolutely shocked at the Arun Jaitley Stadium. It looks like a storm hurricane has hit the Arun Jaitley Stadium in the Canadian camp, and that's the scenario out there. This time he tucks it away sensibly towards the mid-wicket region, not trying to take any risk. He wants to stay till the end. Aryan has carried his bat throughout, and that will be a single. 150 for 4 after 19.2. The target 151, 1 run to win required from 4 balls. The partnership now climbing to 84 of 41 balls. What a partnership, match-winning partnership here. Bajwa, the Canadian keeper, the look on his face, he's completely distraught. He's not happy with the performance. They were easily going to win this game with one stage, 15 runs required per over, and walks in Shoaib Khan, and then Aryans has been joined in by Shoaib Khan, and both of them stitching a partnership, and Shoaib Khan doing the bulk of the scoring 28 of 51 this time, coming from around the wicket, and it's bowled, banged in short, wide outside the off stump. The ball is in the air, and this will be taken. The fielder there taking the catch at the mid-on region. Is there a late twist in the tail? Can we get a super over here once again? 1 run from 3 balls. What has he done? Shoaib Khan going for the glory shot here. He's hit the ball high in the air. Wonderfully bowled this time. The ball being taken away from the arc of the batter, and he trying to go big. Shoaib Khan goes aerially, and he's been hauled out, caught by Keaton in the mid-on region, and Bajwa appreciating the bowler, but a word of appreciation for Shoaib Khan. He's brought the Delhi back to life. He's brought the stadium back to life. He's brought UAE back into this game. A standing ovation there for Shoaib Khan. He's gone for 51 runs of 29 balls, a strike rate of 176, beg your pardon. He walked in when the team demanded him to go and produce a gem of an innings of a lifetime, and he's delivered. He's gone there, given his life for the team, and he's taken the game into the final over, and there's just 1 run required from 3. He's definitely given UAE an easy chance to win here, and he departs as Irfan is out there in the middle, and UAE requiring 1 run there. UAE just need to be sensible, just tap it around, don't just go for the glory shot, get the victory on the board. And the management and the staff congratulating Shoaib Khan on his gem of an innings of a lifetime here. Wonderful for all the fans who have witnessed this innings in Arun Jaitley Stadium. This is one for a generation, a history in reckoning for UAE. And this time he's coming in to bowl to Irfan, and this time Irfan tries to go big. He goes towards the leg side, and the ball trickles down towards the boundary fence in the deep mid-wicket region, and the UAE team runs onto the field. They are celebrating this win. The UAE team is running onto the field. There are a lot of players running in, and so is Shoaib Khan running into the center of the field, and they are celebrating this win in the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2026. UAE completing this win by 5 wickets, and Shoaib Khan, the star of the day, despite Aryan providing the much required impetus. Aryan Sharma, he provided the impetus right from the start, and he was there till the end. He did not give up. He did not give up on hope. He stayed there out in the middle, waging a lone battle. He was anchoring the innings, and beg your pardon there. And all he required was a partner like Shoaib Khan, who comes and does the job with complete precision there. He's managed to declutter the Canadian camp just like a surgeon. He's managed to wonderfully, precisely. He's attacked the bowlers. He's targeted the bowlers there, especially targeting just Karandeep Singh and Hay Liger. He waited for the bad deliveries. He completely unsettled the bowlers, especially shuffling across to the offside and then going down the line and hitting across the line, especially over the mid-on region and the long-on region. He batted wonderfully, and sensible batting from Ayan Sharma. He was happy to rotate the strike and give the strike back to Shoaib Khan when the batter is in full flow and full rhythm. Aryan Khan did not want to take the risk and take the strike much away from him. He was happy to give the strike back to Shoaib Khan, and he was happy to watch the proceedings from the other end as Shoaib Khan went bonkers. He scored 51 of 29 and brought the chase alive. At one stage they looked like they were not even going to reach somewhere close to 130, 140, and at the end of the 12th over, at the end of the 13th over, Shoaib Khan actually walked in the middle with the score 66 for 4 at the end of the 13th over, and then Shoaib Khan goes on to take UAE home along with Aryan Sharma. Unfortunate there that he couldn't be there till the end to finish the game. With just one run away, he had to depart. But nevertheless, what a wonderful games we have had in this ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2026. This has been a chase of a lifetime, and USA fans will be celebrating this. They will definitely remember this game for a long time. And here is a scorecard put up for you. Aryan Sharma unbeaten, 74 of 53. He stood tall. He's played the anchor's knock. He's carried the innings through. Mohammad Wasim today falling early. Alishan Sharafu also falling early. Mayank Kumar, Harshit Kaushik, nothing there out in the middle apart from these two. As I said earlier, it's been the game between the partnership between Aryan Sharma and Shoaib Khan, who scored probably, I think the partnership was 76 runs or 78 run partnership. Shoaib Khan 51 of 29 balls, 4 fours and 4 sixes. He brought the game back to life. That one over where he hit a couple of sixes, and the UAE camp started to believe that probably 2 more hits in the next over and then 2 more hits in the next over, we could come back with the chase. And they eventually managing the chase. They're reaching the target of 151 with 2 balls to spare and winning the game by 5 wickets. What a story to tell to your grandchildren, especially Shoaib Khan, to your children and your grandchildren, and the future that awaits. This is going to be an exciting prospect of cricket in UAE as well as around the globe as well as in Asia. This was a wonderful game. And coming into the bowling of Canada, they were erratic, especially in the end. They started off wonderfully, especially the likes of Sana, who bowled wonderfully in the start. He was just 11 runs off his first 3, but unfortunate to give away 18 runs off the 19th over. Unfortunate to edges flying into the boundary in the penultimate over. But this is a T20 format, so cricket can be cruel, and today he was on the wrong side of things. Kalim Sama in the penultimate over there, and then Dale and High Ledger being taken to the stands, especially in his last overs. 4 overs, none for 33. Just Karandeep Singh, poor bowling there. 3.4 overs, 45 runs and 1 wicket. Saad bin Zafar, the star of the show for UAE, is bowled 4 overs, picked up 3 wickets for 14 runs, and Ansh Patel 3 overs, none for 25, and Dilpreet Bajwa 1 over, 4 runs, 0 wickets. Pretty surprising that the captain Dilpreet Bajwa did not go back to Ansh Patel, especially with Shoaib Khan favoring pace over spin there. I mean, that's a question to be asked to the captain Dilpreet Bajwa there. He could have gone to Ansh Patel to take the ball away from the right-hander, but unfortunate events there. He decided to go with the pace there, and Shoaib Khan looked like he was comfortable against the paces there, especially shuffling across and smashing them straight over the bowler's head or sometimes in the mid-on region. A question that needs to be asked to the management and the captain here, why they did not go and complete the quota of Ansh Patel. Pretty confusing why Ansh Patel was denied that last over. I mean, he bowls wonderfully and he takes the ball away from the right-handers. He could have been instrumental to remove the dangerous Shoaib Khan, who went bonkers here. So that's the story out there from the middle, and the player of the game today will be Junaid Siddiqui. Despite Shoaib Khan's heroics, Junaid Siddiqui bowled wonderfully well, and it's good to see a bowler get his token of appreciation, especially after batters win you the games. Junaid Siddiqui was instrumental to restrict Canada to 150. That comes in the first place. So rightfully there, Junaid Siddiqui receiving the player of the match here. 4 overs, 5 for 35, 5-4 for Junaid Khan in the ICC tournament, and he will be extremely proud of his boys and of his performances. And this game will definitely be written in the history of UAE cricket and Asian cricket. What a wonderful win for UAE cricket, and what a wonderful turnaround of event, and what a wonderful game to all our viewers here. I hope you guys are liking this live commentary. I hope you guys are liking this live stream. I hope you guys are enjoying the live cricketing game you're watching on your TV screens. At the end of the day, cricket wins in the end. It's not about countries, it's not about individuals, it's about the team performances, it's about the game, it's about how cricket thrives, it's about how the cricket grows through the households, it's about how cricket brings in harmony, peace and positivity across the communities. And today cricket won in the end. A wonderful contest to all the fans. It was an absolute delight for all the fans. Cricket fought in its truest spirit, and this was a prime example to never give up in the end, to never underestimate, and to never settle. I think Canada took it very easily once the required run rate climbed close to 15 and a half, and then they completely lost the plot. Beg your pardon there. So I hope you enjoyed this commentary. I hope if there is any feedback, please drop in a comment, because I put in all the extra work, I put in all the emotions out there. So would be eager to get some feedback from you to improvise on this channel, because despite all the efforts, we have only managed to get 700 views for this stream. Just imagine the 3-hour stream, and we have only managed to get 700 views. And those channels who do cringe content, who say derogatory stuff about the players, who mock the players and put in a lot of memes, and who crack jokes and ridicule the players, they're getting views about thousands and thousands of viewership, and that definitely hurts as a sports fan and as a sports journalist, because it's completely shocking me that the consumers are absorbing content which is not actually sports journalism. It's actually memes and mockery of sports journalism as well as sportsmanship, and there's nothing that makes no sense, but definitely makes me wonder, are those the real fans, or is it completely changed? And thank you very much for this wonderful time out there. I enjoyed covering the game with you. Richard Durman 9322, thank you for your feedback there. Well said, great coverage, thank you much. That means a lot to me. That was what I was expecting. Any comment, not just appreciation, any feedback, any constructive feedback if I have to improve, because that will make me improve as a journalist, that will make me improve as a sports presenter, that will make me improve as a commentator, because I'm always looking out to learn new stuffs and improvise myself every single day. If I don't get any feedback despite the 3 hours, it will mean that the 3 hours of time invested into this, and I get nothing in return. So every feedback will help me grow as a person, grow as a character, and grow as a journalist. And thank you, Durman. That definitely comment on the chat box definitely gives me motivation to improvise myself. So not just no need to just appreciate me too. You can also throw in your feedback. You can give critical criticisms, because that will make me a better person, and that will definitely develop the sporting community, and that will definitely boost the sports journalism, and that will definitely boost the sports journalists who are doing sports journalism in the right way, in the right positive way, to promote sports in the right direction. So thank you, Richard Durman. Thank you for your comment there. Much appreciated. That your comment means a lot, and I will definitely keep it close to my heart. And thank you for acknowledging my coverage here. I've poured in a lot of emotions. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and please share with your family, because every single share will give me the hope to wake up every single day to fight against the battles of cancer in my life, and to come back here and to forget and put everything behind my back. The 5 cancer battles at the age of 33, to put everything behind and just enjoy my time while I'm talking to you in the moment, away from all the noise that's happening in my life, and just talking cricket and sports and promoting sports to the right community, and hope I'm doing a good justice out there to all you guys. Thank you, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the show. We'll be back soon. Stay tuned for more sporting content, not just cricket. We'll be covering a lot of games. With that said, United Arab Emirates winning the game by 5 wickets against Canada here. Please don't forget to hit the like button. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Share with your friends and family, and ensure they too hit the subscribe button, because we are definitely much in need of support here. We need to build a community here. And to all the guys who were asking me about my cancer battles in the previous few live streams, I please request you, I'm still not comfortable to talk it over on this channel here, so please hit the follow button on my personal Instagram ID, which has been on the left top screen. That's Saurabh_Chicharito. So please join in there, and thank you. I'll catch up with you soon. Hope you had a wonderful live streaming session. Hope you enjoyed this commentary, and hope you enjoyed the cricketing game. We'll be back for the night game, USA versus Pakistan. Let me take a quick stroll, and let me be back soon. Stay tuned for the Sports Beyond Cancer. This is Saurabh Vittalmurthy signing you off. Hope you enjoyed the show. Please hit that subscribe button. Thank you.